text to those bug boys who come a-knocking. You know just what to do. Yes, send them away, cause we are the bug killers. Yes, we are. We are the bug killers. Yes, we are. You know it.
Welcome to Fractured Roll, where a bunch of us entertainment geeks get together and play a little Dungeons and Dragons. And don't forget to make sure you follow and like.
Hey! Welcome, everybody. Oh, where's my mic? Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to Fractured Roll.
It's time. It's time.
I rolled a natural 20.
Hey!
It's good. Let's get that out of the way.
It's Doomsday.
I roll.
It's Doomsday.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What am I going to roll? 17. I'm doing all right.
Slightly above average.
Hello, Lana.
My dice aren't
My
on the
good
table
dice,
yet.
too. You better not abuse those. Hey, welcome everyone to Fractured Roll. We love that you're here joining us. Tell your friends, bring more people to join us tonight.
Dice everywhere.
Sorry.
I got it.
Dice everywhere.
Dice are
I got it.
down,
One
people.
more somewhere.
So we're grateful you joined
There it is.
us
It's right down there.
in our
Oh no, wait,
group
those are
of,
mug pieces that I broke
Oh
mugs.
no!
of
Yeah.
dice
There's a roadblock
losing,
on the floor, too.
Yeah, there is.
mug-breaking Hollywood weirdo
smashing.
geeks.
This is what we do.
As we sit around
What we
and
do?
roll dice and play D&D.
What's up, Eric Guzman? Thank you,
So-
McKinley, for hosting us.
Hey!
Hey, we've already got a
thank you.
host. Thank you very much. Do I have enough? I mean, I
She
don't.
had to go
For
to
it
sleep.
later.
Galactic Files is here, but she had to go to sleep. Eric Guzman, what's up with that? What do you mean she had to go to sleep? What? There is no sleep when there is Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what I'm talking
No
about.
sleep till Brooklyn.
No.
That's a sleep spell.
Oh, that was like a perfect segue into our quite ready at music. Eric, not to sound
Eric
like a diva,
Guzman
but
is a real supporter, by the way. I just want to say that
I
right now.
trust you and believe you. So thank you, Mr. Guzman.
Mr.
Should I have more light on me coming from this
Oh yeah,
direction?
you should. Let me help you.
I mean, again.
Yeah, let me help you.
You
diva
look
mode
fine.
off,
No,
but-
no, you need some.
He looks his finesies.
You guys, please let Matt know how great he looks since he's.
Yeah, let him know
Oh,
in the
no,
chat.
that's not what I
Give him
wanted
some-
at all. But
Give him some little ego helps.
because I need it.
Now you look moody. Moody lightning.
Hey, chat, give us an accent. For
Oh,
Mr.
great.
Artell
Yeah, let's
to
do it.
use in,
Let's do it. I practiced
in
my
our
South
announcement
Free
segue.
to follow.
In our
Free
announcement
for
Pigeon
segue.
rats in the house.
Free to
Yo,
Alarm.
Pigeon Rats, what's up? Storm
Hey,
Chaser,
Pigeon
hey,
Rat.
Storm Chaser Zeus. What's up, Storm Chaser Zeus? Good to see you here. He says you look great.
Owen Snipes from TikTok.
Appreciate that, Storm Chaser.
Unless he's saying I look great.
No, I think he's talking about me. Of course, it's me. So,
Matt, you do look fine, says Pigeon Rat.
Scottish is the first one.
Scottish, Storm Chaser Zeus. That's a good suggestion. Guys, by the way, please share this in the Twitter spheres.
Twitter.
Yeah, click share. Click
Share.
share and share this out. Share
Yeah.
the stream out.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have some fun tonight.
We are gonna have some fun tonight.
We swear it.
Oh, come on.
We swear it
Keep
without
dropping
a lot
dice.
of swearing.
Our fun is our bond.
Not good.
Does that
Thank
make
you.
sense?
Have we got an accent yet?
Yeah, Scottish.
Oh,
Scottish.
that's great. That was easy.
Right.
Absolutely. So, what was that?
Thank you, Storm Chaser Zeus, for hosting us.
Ooh-wee.
Quick note of, bookkeeping? Not bookkeeping. People keeping, really. We're missing Marlon tonight, unfortunately.
Yes.
But he's with us in Skull.
This has happened before, I feel like.
There it is.
Whoever is missing is here in skull form.
Marlon's not in this bad shape, but
Close.
we'll use this to represent
Here,
him.
do you want to put him? Do you want to prop him up?
Oh, he's a little low?
Well, he's not. He's not on. Here, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Try propping him
yeah,
up on
Marlon,
this.
we
Maybe
love
he'll
you.
get on camera.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're feeling better next week.
Oh, actually, Lincoln, if you put it on the bookcase, right there, we'll.
Perfect.
That too low?
I mean, it's too small though. It's too small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Marlon's much bigger than that.
Yeah, Marlon's head is much bigger than that.
Yeah. 15 times bigger, I think.
How's
Almost.
that?
JK.
Thank you, Eric Guzman, for sharing.
Yeah. There he is.
Excellent.
There he is.
He's like
Hi,
actually sitting in
Marlon.
his chair now.
Marlon, you probably are tuning in.
Don't throw up, Marlon.
So, playing the role of Baracus tonight, Marlon's character will be Mr. Lincoln. So,
I'm Mr. Lincoln.
yeah. Next time we'll have you dress up as Skeletor and you can hop between roles. So, and forgive me, I'm a little congested. I'm getting over a cold, so.
You feeling better or worse than last week?
Much better.
Oh, good.
Yeah, much better. I just
Great.
have the
lingering
coughing stuff problem without getting too deep.
KK says, how do I share this? That's a great question because I don't even know how to share it. How do you
Depends
share
on what you're watching it on. So there's a share button.
If you're on your computer watching on Twitter,
There's a
on
share
your
button
computer,
right
there's
under
a
the
share
window.
button. What if you're on a device?
If you're on a device, I'm not quite sure.
You know what? We need to put on the website, we need to put a share button too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Eric
on
Guzman shared.
fracturedroll.com.
Yeah, or just get on your socials and just yell out for us.
Your social
Free to follow.
Say it's just free to follow.
Free to follow.
No.
Free to follow.
Free to follow. Kai, free to follow.
Okay. It's Scottish though, right?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't Scottish.
that was free
yeah.
to follow.
Yeah.
Right.
Guys,
It's its
Well,
own language.
That was
That's
the
its
free
own
to follow.
language. Yeah.
Free to follow.
I can
Yeah,
tell
there
a
you
quick
go.
story at
Free to
some point.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
please. Lincoln, we want a quick story.
So I had to narrate. I'm
That was a great
audiobook
story.
narrator. That's it. That's the end. And I had to do a whole bunch of accents, but the one that I couldn't do was Australian.
What?
I kept thinking free to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, was
To kind of get my set this week. Yeah.
You poisoned yourself.
last week.
What,
It was
that is
so-
Australian.
That is, that's the one.
Well, that's what helped pull
That's
me
what
back
kept you.
into
That
it.
was
Oh,
your
good.
hook. That was your
Free to
hook
follow.
that got you into it.
So you
Free to
could say
follow.
D&D is saving
McKinley, good to
lives.
see you in here.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
Yeah.
D&D
There are
is
so
keeping
many
your
positive
family
things
alive.
about D&D.
Oh, and it's going to be an amazing
stakes are
sci-fi
much
book
higher than I
too.
thought.
It's going to be amazing.
What's it called? Can you say?
Yeah, are you allowed to say these things?
I think I can, if I remember.
I'd
It's
like
called
for us-
Aurora Rising.
Aurora
It's by
Rising,
Amy
that's what I said.
Kaufman and
say that?
Publisher?
Aurora Rising.
No, I can say
it's
it.
Penguin
Say
Random
rural.
House.
You know, one thing I'd like that we haven't done a whole lot of is I'd like for us to be able to, pimp ourselves out a little bit,
Right?
Pimp our rights.
so to speak.
Yeah, can we
Right?
talk? Can we talk
Right.
about why we're not going to see Lana for a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I may not be able to tell you the name of what I'm doing, but I can tell you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am shooting a Christmas movie in Michigan.
Nice, a Christmas movie.
awesome.
Isn't it? Wait. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Jingle
fun.
bells, jingle.
That's it.
It's called
the
Jingle
whole
Bells
script.
Jingle.
Yeah, you're familiar with the script.
I auditioned for your role. Didn't get it.
This is real awkward.
Didn't work out for Eric this time.
Free to
around.
follow.
He's afraid of it.
Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I forgot to say Jay's name. Co-authors
Oh, yeah. Thank you
of
for.
Aurora Rising.
Congratulations to Lincoln for narrating that book.
They
Yeah,
wrote
that's
the
awesome.
best
Congratulations to
selling
Lana.
Illuminate Files series as
Oh,
well.
awesome.
Which is quite well known, which I also narrated on.
Sweet.
Good.
And congratulations to Lana for.
Thanks.
She's going to be gone
Yeah.
for a couple of
I'll
weeks.
be on for 3
3
weeks.
weeks.
3 weeks. That's sad, but
Be
That
our
is
guest.
sad.
awesome.
play the part
So-
of Lana.
Yes. We'll put a wig on that skull.
we'll figure something out. So
As you know, when women die, they keep their hair on the skull.
that's right.
Hey, KK just shared on Twitter.
I didn't realize
Thank
that.
you,
Oh,
KK.
KK, thank you for sharing on Twitter.
Anything for you to pimp out?
Hey guys, go follow me on my socials.
Okay.
I like this shirt.
Thank you. That's what I'm pimping today. It's my shirt.
Can I do something too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it. Yeah,
please.
Matt.
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Yes.
Go see it, everybody.
I have heard nothing but good
Yes.
things.
Thank you.
Is
Tell
your
us
name in
what
the
you did on
credits?
Of course it is.
Yes.
Tell us
Yeah.
what you did.
At DreamWorks, I am a character effects artist, and so anytime characters have any type of effect that they're experiencing, so like fur or hair or clothing,
Awesome.
I'm responsible for that kind of stuff. So a movie like How to Train Your Dragon, where you've got long-haired, long-bearded Vikings sitting on the backs of dragons with winds blowing through their hair and their furry capes and stuff, all that's me.
Amazing.
And it's a great movie, so go see it.
Are you going to go see it in the theater and then... guys, here's the challenge. We are going to... I don't know what we're going to do. But go to the theater. If you go see How to Train My Dragon...
Or your dragon, too.
How to Train a Dragon...
A dragon.
How
Any
to Train
dragon.
Dragons...
The Hidden World.
The Hidden World. Go see How to Train the Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, and in the credits, take a picture of Matt Leishman in
That's
the
a
credits.
good idea.
And then if you share it and tag us in it, we are going to do something awesome for you.
Marlon's gonna do something really cool.
Marlon will do something very, very awesome. Oh, Eric Guzman, sorry you have to go. So yeah.
Yeah. For every tag, the DM gets a D20 reroll.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Don't know
Never
if that's
mind.
true.
Sorry.
Don't know if that'll work that way.
That'd be cool though. Yeah, I mean,
We would love that. Yeah,
love
we'll
that.
shout you
I
out.
love that.
We'll
Super
retweet
fun.
you.
Yeah. When
So,
does
yeah.
it come out?
it just came out.
In theaters right now.
We just
And
had
I've
our
got
opening weekend.
movie pass, so I'm gonna see
See, I thought
it.
everyone was going to see screeners, but they were actually going to see it. That's awesome.
So
Yay!
see it before Captain Marvel comes out, please.
When does that come out?
Couple weeks.
Mickey or Michaela?
McKinley's going to watch for it this
Is it
weekend.
McKinley?
So
Awesome.
thank you,
Thank you
McKinley.
so
Awesome.
much.
And Matt
Yeah.
Leishman is his name.
In the credits, it's Matthew.
Oh,
It's
Matthew.
just Matthew.
I mean, it's
Just Matthew, like you're a Brazilian soccer star. Just Matthew.
No.
You sure?
So that's my pimp outs.
That's awesome.
Announcements in a Scottish accent.
Okay.
Mr. Artell.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You mate, thank you very much. All right, listen up, everybody. We've got something new today. Oh, somebody else.
I was like, what?
Hold on, let me just
Like-
make sure it's
Like
not
Marlon,
someone-
threaten us.
Marlon.
Wouldn't that be awesome if Marlon was like, ha, pranked?
So
It is the one off the street.
Norse Foundry guys, they're our
Norse
sponsor.
Foundry.
Unfortunately, we're not giving away any Norse Foundry dice tonight, but
But if we were,
if we were,
they'd look like this. But you can't win these because
You can't
Ollie
win those.
Juice already won them.
yeah.
There's also a link to their website on our website at the bottom of the homepage, and that's fracturedroll.com. So you can go there, and you can also check out all of our socials too. You can like follow our socials and see
Yeah.
our websites and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah,
True that.
True that.
do that. So I just got a quick little text message from a friend of the show,
Nice.
Mr. Pigeon Rat,
Ooh.
who supplies us with all of our very fine, mini models here,
Which
and so
are
much
awesome.
more, which are awesome. They help our experience be as immersive as it can be, at least during combat situations. He says regarding the How to Train Your Dragon thing, I believe we could furnish an exclusive dragon-themed prize.
Oh no!
And when he says stuff like that, he
He will
oh,
follow
that's
through.
amazing.
So that means it has to be someone who not only screenshots it but then gets the most retweets? Because what if a bunch of people take
Wait,
pictures?
what just happened?
True. Pigeon Rat.
What did he
Pigeon
say?
Rat for the win.
He texted me and said, I believe we could furnish an exclusive dragon-themed prize.
What? Really? For somebody who screenshots your name in the credits?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's what
so
it's
they-
talking
so
about.
you got it- so-
which
okay,
would
all right.
include his name as well.
Because so his
Not-
name. So Chris Michael will be in there.
Michael, yeah.
Matthew Leishman will be in there, aka Matthew, aka Brazilian soccer star, FX manager. And so if you screenshot
I'm gonna screenshot
their names
this.
when you go see the movie, and tweet it and tag @FracturedRoll.
Yeah, at Fractured Roll.
You have to tag @FracturedRoll. You tweet it and tag @FracturedRoll. There will be somebody will win an exclusive dragon-themed prize.
Whoever gets the most retweets.
Whoever gets the most retweets of their tweet.
Wow. I don't know what that
Actually.
prize is, but I hope it's not a combination of me and Chris's next paycheck.
I thought you were going to say next baby, and I was like, what? Science.
It's exciting.
No more babies. I've got 3. I don't need any more.
That's what they always
Those are
say.
that's the news.
Oh, right. Great.
Okay, we've got some news, everybody. We've got some really important news.
Yeah.
We've got a new gift you can do when you donate some money.
Oh.
If you like to donate $5 now, $5 no longer this D6s, it's now a D20 reroll.
Ah.
So for every
20 is
$5
more
that
than
you donate,
6.
for every $5 you donate,
That's good.
then you can give a D20 reroll
I like
to
it.
your player.
Well,
of
essentially
choice.
just a D20, right?
No,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right, but it doesn't add up.
Ooh, I'm not rolling well.
You don't add it. It's just a D20 reroll.
Yes.
So it's not like the D6s where you add things.
Yep.
So anyway, so take a look at that, and you'll see it in the roll that's going on the screen. If you'd like to do that, and then also we have a new rule instituted that with our D6s we can only use 4 at a time. So you cannot add more than 4.
Fair and equitable.
So that is the what are we calling that? The announcements. That's all the announcements for today. We think we might be giving away some more dice next week. So if we're giving away more dice, make sure you tune in. And thank you for being here. And remember, it's free to follow.
Free to follow.
It's
free to follow.
Free to follow.
Free to follow.
It's free to follow.
Free to
Free to
follow.
follow.
I've got to get out a bunch of dice.
And also,
that
thank you
belong
for
to
watching
me.
this. And make sure you tell all your Dungeons and Dragons friends to go visit our website, fracturedroll.com.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody know where
Scottish.
Norse Foundry is located?
Antarctica.
Thank you for the announcements.
I think.
And I'd like some haggis, please, delivered right to my front door.
Does it say
Make
on the
it
box?
really, really cooked.
Does it say on the box where Norse Foundry is located?
I can look it up.
Norse Foundry is located
I thought they were in Europe initially.
at
but
www.norsefoundry.com.
Oh, well, that tells us.
That's where
exactly.
it's located.
Yeah, and you get a discount there if you order using the Fractured Roll discount code. Cold.
FROLL.
FROLL. FROLL.
Roll.
Froll.
Roll.
I don't know if it's coming from Norway or from Pennsylvania.
Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. www.norsefoundry.com.
Oh, that answers that.
That answers that.
So it's not like a Trader Joe's product that says made in Monrovia. Or something.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
And it
Trader
doesn't.
Joe's.
They're on the East Coast. I believe they're on the East Coast.
Yes. Great.
East Coast.
The East Coast of Denmark. Okay. Roll for it.
Oh, yeah. In the chat, you guys, let us know who should get the roll for it sign to begin with. Remember, this means that there are the Dungeon Master can ask somebody to roll for it. Roll for something that they normally do not roll for. So let us know in the chat which character should get the roll for it.
To start out.
And that also can be the Dungeon Master, by the way. The Dungeon Master can also get the roll for it. So let us know in the chat. And we'll find out when they say in the
I'm
chat.
not sure I'm cool with that. I just heard the door.
Yeah, I'll go check what's going on.
How are we doing with dice?
I need 23.
We're gonna add them up.
I've got
You need
23.
23?
I had 23 d6s.
31.
I'm just going to give you
Why
guys
don't
the
you give me
bag.
6?
Eric, you want to grab this? I'm not sure there's enough in here.
I'll
If
just
you
I'll
just-
just take 6 and then I'll
Yeah.
do math.
Yes. Well, I'll just mark.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh no, I've got
Every
it.
time
I've got it right here.
Well, no, we know how many we have, but he doesn't have enough.
That's right.
He doesn't have
Lincoln's got 31. Oh great, Corian's got the roll for it. Give me that
one
roll
more.
for it. Thank you, McKinley.
Good to go.
Give me that roll for it.
Good to go.
You know what? I've
Free
got,
to follow.
I've got plenty, so
It's free to follow.
let me zip it up.
And then.
I toss it.
Ooh.
The shattering of
So
dice.
Lana, you know you have 23.
Yep.
Okay.
I've got 14.
Actually, we might have enough since Marlon's. Oh no, not
Yeah,
for you. You have 31.
the way I envision,
I'm just
the
gonna
way I
take
envision
6.
the,
Okay.
the D20s for $5 is they can stack, and it's just you can just have a stack of D20s and just use them.
Yeah, but you can't like roll and get 10 and then roll and get 10 and then roll and get
No.
13. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a reroll every time.
It's a reroll. You
But
can
you could
reroll
have
as many
6 of
times
them
as
and roll 6 2s, and then finally get that.
Yeah,
18.
yeah. But you use
Yeah.
them all up.
Yes.
Yep. I agree.
They don't stack like these do.
No.
Yeah. Housekeeping. All right.
Is that who was at the door?
I want to turn the
Same
time over
person.
to you guys real quick, as we do every week, to introduce your characters. Baracus is not here tonight, but he is a tiefling warlock,
I'm a tiefling warlock, yes.
and he
And I like to cast Eldritch Blast.
and he has the assistance of a funny little imp helper named Barzizel,
Barzizel,
which is
come
which is a
on.
new addition to his character. It's really fun.
Great.
And Lincoln.
I'm playing Inaric, and I am a furbolg, which is a fancy name for a forest giant. I'm covered in hair, and I'm about 7'11", so just shy of 8 foot tall. And I have not been around other people much, so it's interesting interacting with these other characters. And I'm a fighter, And I like to use my long sword to chop things up when they don't agree with me. And that's about it. And I also currently carry with me in a sack over my shoulder the head of Peggy the Hag that we killed a few episodes ago. I'm not sure why I still have it, but I sure like it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I send it to Lana.
My name is Tolov. I'm a rogue drow, which is the best type of elf unanimously. And I don't have any secrets. I have nothing to hide. And I'll pass it to Eric.
I don't know who Eric is, but my name is Cory and Bazelon. I'm an ASMR bard. Hello, welcome. And I'm happy to be on this journey. And I'm even more happy now.
Especially now that Fun Buns is here.
Fun Buns.
We're glad to have you, Fun Buns.
Thank you, Fun Buns, for being here. Fun Buns is one of our Fractured Road subscribers.
Excellent.
Why don't you tell everyone real quick what an ASMR is? They may not know. I had never known until I played 5th edition.
An ASMR is a human, but who in their bloodline has been touched by the angels.
Yes. So they have unique
Angelic qualities.
qualities.
One of which we saw a few weeks
Typecast.
ago.
That means this is typecast.
Yeah.
Not very angelic.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Generally, they're exceptionally good looking.
Thank you,
and,
typecast. Keep going.
And
People love them.
that's-
Typecast.
But sometimes they fall.
Also,
from
very
grace.
clumsy.
Right?
From grace. And turn their back on their angelic heritage. That doesn't happen too often.
That's where we depart.
They're brittle bones, from what I recall.
Yeah.
Or at least you do. I don't know.
Sparrow bones, we like to say.
Sparrow
And they
bones.
often say, pull my finger.
Oh.
But nobody in this world knows what that means, so it goes unnoticed.
It's true.
I think it's recap time.
It is recap time. There we go.
Quick recap.
Quick recap of last week. So, our party had just returned to the village of Renfeld, parting ways with the itinerant ranger Killian.
Itinerant.
They were returning from
Which
Peggy's.
was played by Pigeon Rat.
That's right, Pigeon Rat was here. They were returning ultimately from Peggy's, returning a hammer that she had requested from Delg. So they returned to the town to give the hammer back to Delg. He was a drunk, sloppy mess, wallowing in his own misery because of the second time he'd lost his hammer in the matter of a week. So, understandably, he was exceptionally excited that he was able to receive his hammer back once again. And then, in an effort to take a break for the night and to relax and, get rejuvenated, they made their way to the Bone Drop Inn in the village. Unfortunately, strange forces overcame all of them, and there was a near murderous bar brawl that was
Yeah, that was
fortunately circumvented. Fortunately, otherwise people would have ended up in lockup, which would have really derailed things, but made the adventure
Maybe
pretty
not.
interesting.
You never know.
You never know.
Baracus was going to murder.
He was
Brock
gonna
was going to
someone,
murder someone.
Yeah.
and so, but he didn't, fortunately, because that would have been a little wacky.
Yes.
That's going to happen periodically. Sorry. Following the tussle in the Bone Drop, there was a fan who approached the group as they sat down to continue their dinner, who they determined was a little shifty, and as she left their presence to return to her abode, Baracus sent his imp, Barzizel, to discreetly follow her. And in doing so, it was discovered that she was not quite who she said she was, and she apparently was working at the behest of somebody else named Falaron. who she was in the process of writing a letter to regarding her espionage efforts against the group, in particular Tolov. But she was discovered by Bazelon, and he was called back to Baracus. They left the inn very quickly to confront her at her home, and when they got there, the home was burning and on fire. And
True story.
evidence was procured from the home by Baracus due to his resistance to fire damage that revealed that she I don't know how much to say. She definitely wasn't who she said she was, and it has put Tolov on a significant amount of edge and aggravation regarding that course of events. An argument ensued amongst all of you, as Tolov is determined to leave the village behind, and this is where we find ourselves. What do you do?
I don't remember exactly. How exactly did we end? Who said what?
I said I'm leaving.
And I went with her.
Tolov said
Yes,
she
but
was
then
leaving.
we caught up, didn't we?
You did catch up.
Yes, Baracus and I caught up.
You're still in the village,
Yes.
but you're
On the edge of the village.
determinedly walking.
We are on the edge, and also we are on the edge.
And there's clearly spooky music playing.
Should I have different music? I should have different music. Let me
I
see.
don't know. It certainly sets a mood.
Yeah, let's have different music. So, what do you do, people?
Tolov,
I
are you
continue
still
walking.
walking?
I'm still
All
walking.
right, I'm still following her. Trying to catch up. I'm with you.
Yes, you do have long legs.
I do. That
Wait,
I
I
do.
thought that we had had some discussion before we ended. No? Am
No,
I
there was
misremembering?
You
We had a fight, I
you were
think.
having an argument.
Yeah.
Tolov said, "I'm out.
Yes.
We have to leave. We have to
Yes.
leave right
Right.
away." And she started walking away.
Yes.
Inaric followed
And
me,
Arik
and you
followed.
two
Yes.
didn't.
You two
immediately.
lingered for a while.
Yes.
You and Baracus, and you had a discussion about what to do.
Yes. And then
Obviously, wondering what the heck all that meant, because I shared a secret with Tolov regarding
Yes,
a
you
little
did,
symbol
yes.
that she saw drawn on the evidence that he procured from the house.
yes, who remembers what symbol that was? It was it was a crescent moon.
I thought it was a smiley face.
It was a white circle with
yes.
a dark
Crescent.
circle around it,
Oh, I thought it was a crescent. I actually drew
Like
what
a-
I thought you would say.
like an eclipse.
Yes, like an eclipse. Not a crescent.
I drew a smiley face.
And Inaric drew a smiley face.
But I'm not a very good artist.
So you
So,
then
no, but
you
I
then
thought-
caught up to them.
Yes, we did. And then what was said? I'm trying to remember. My memory is very bad.
You said something
There
like,
wasn't much
I love
said
you,
at that point.
Tolov.
It was, I mean, you caught up, and now would be the time that you have whatever conversation you feel to have.
Oh, so we didn't have any kind of conversation when we Are
You
you
caught up to
sure?
them, and then I cut it off.
Ah. But I think Baracus and I decided we would support Tolov.
Yes.
Yes,
you did.
Okay.
After a
Thank
long
you.
time.
Thank
It's not an immediate friendship.
Well,
Well,
no,
it's about
what-
time
he
you
was
show
the, He
up.
was the immediate. Listen, Tolov. We're sorry that we pressured you into trying to tell us more information about this Faralalan.
Excuse me?
Faralalan.
She doesn't want to
Falaran.
talk. She doesn't want to talk.
About this F person, or thing, or entity that is going after you. But we will support you. How can we support you?
By not following me.
You don't want us to be with you?
I have one friend, Inaric.
She's my first friend. You can't say that. You can't say that. Let's not do that. All right. She's my friend. How's that? But there's strength in numbers and safety in numbers too.
You're free to walk wherever you'd like.
Just don't walk behind her because she doesn't want to be followed.
Thank you.
How
Inaric.
about we walk next to you? Wait, let me just ask this. Do you really want us not to be with you?
I would like for you to stop asking me questions.
Okay.
I think she means shut up.
I was going to ask another question, but I'm not going to anymore.
You can ask me all the questions you like.
Yes.
All right, where should we rest? Do you think, Inarik?
I
It is nighttime.
think we should go find a nice wooded grove somewhere if we're walking away from town. Your desire is to walk completely away from town and out of civilization. So let's go find a nice little grove of trees that we can... We've got a few hours left of walking. Let's make some distance between here and town, and then I'll find us a good place.
Thank you, Inarik.
You're welcome.
Lead the way, Inarik.
I mean, that's what friends do.
How about true friend?
That's what
Can we be
true
true
friends do.
Yes. So we walk.
Yeah.
All right. So you're making your way outside of town?
Yes.
Okay. The route that you're following is one that you have followed before, as you've passed the little fishing shanties along the river, like Ralph Stegan's place and Angus's place, the guy you had a scuffle with in the tavern, just an hour earlier. So you leave behind you the now smoldering home of Diessa. The water brigade has done their job and put out the fire of her home. She's nowhere to be seen, though. You make your way out of town. What direction are you going? You have a map in front of you.
I say why don't we head towards this area here that seems to be towards where the temple is anyway. Might as well head off in that direction.
Rest Haven?
So
Or the Hidden Hills?
Cresthaven is here. So the temple
It's on the little island, if I recall correctly.
is in this area here.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, almost due south through the Hidden Hills is this is where it was indicated originally by
The temple, the
Yes.
ancient ruin,
by
Yes. by the
the ghost
the dead
of the dead
yes,
Zvart.
dead Zvart. That
He indicated that it was in this area somewhere on this coastal island.
And it's more than a few hours away. It's at least a day.
Yeah,
or
that's
two.
that's a couple of
that's
days.
a couple days.
Yes.
A couple days walk. Yeah.
So we won't wait to rest until we get there. We'll rest before that.
yes.
Is this your destination? Is this where you're heading?
Does that work
I
for
think
you?
so. I think so. I mean, we have two choices really. One choice may be to go to for the treasure, or another choice may be to go for the ancient ruins.
Remember, yeah, this is the treasure map you acquired from Odo Bigtoe,
Right.
the proprietor of the Saddle Rash Goods, with this X marking.
That's not too far either.
Yeah, that would be more like a day and a half west.
Inarik, where can we go where we will not be followed? Where no one will find us?
Well, it's my inclination that the closer we go to the island, the better we'd be. However, these are strange times that the orcs are about. So I don't know exactly.
I'm not afraid of orcs.
Then let's go towards the island.
Let's go towards the island.
Good idea, Inarik.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you make your way south through the hills. This is probably around 9:30 or 10, where you leave the town.
In the PM.
In the PM, yes. You leave the town. How long do you walk for by the moonlight?
I mean, I would say we should find a place just rather quickly so that we can rest for the evening and not risk traveling.
I would think at least 3 hours distance between town and walking away from town.
Okay.
So that'd put us around
Close to midnight. We'll say midnight-ish.
midnight-ish.
The moon high in the sky.
We don't want anyone to follow us or to run into anyone
Okay.
from town.
Do you do a perception check to see if anybody's following you?
We do a perception check to see if anyone's following us.
Oh, okay. Why don't you do that?
All right.
I will help her.
So
Oh, now you'll help.
So you're both looking around. Okay.
21.
that's some good perception.
You're keeping an eye out as you walk, feeling a little disturbed as you are, on edge after the experience in the village, and you have no clear indication. I mean, you're focusing a lot of your effort on, making sure that you're not seen. Your elven eyes are very perceptive, and there's no indication that there's anybody following you. So you travel a few hours. Do you talk about anything while you travel? Is it mostly a quiet travel?
I'm sure Baracus is talking up a storm.
He's having meaningful, conversations about infernal politics with his little imp friend.
And how he cut the cheek of a taverner.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was
It's delightful.
Almost killed that guy.
yeah. That guy who was
Angus.
really drunk.
He kind of had some of it coming, I must say.
So, Norik, how is this? How do you feel being out of the fold and on an adventure like this?
It's different. It's definitely different to be away from people that I know, but I've definitely always felt like a bit of an outsider. So it's like doubly strange. I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Have you always felt like you were an outsider because you didn't feel like you fit in with your other furbolgs?
Well, first of all, our people are outsiders, and I'm an outsider of the outsider, I'd even say.
So then that means you become an insider. Because outsider with an outsider, 2 outs makes an in.
I don't know if that quite is true.
He is a bard, not a mathematician.
True. But I must say, it has been very different in a most positive way to travel with you and call you as friends. It's been quite wonderful. Quite wonderful, I would say.
Well, we're glad you're here.
And I'm glad that I'm here as well. I appreciate that I'm not only used for my muscle. Because I've got a lot of those, am I right? Right? There's a lot.
I reach over and grab his arm.
Yeah.
Can you pull me up? Can
Of course.
You lift me up? Whoa! Oh!
Yeah, you would be like reaching more like that, right? But he's a big man. He's near
Quite
8
strong.
feet tall. Yeah.
Quite strong.
They don't make many who aren't true giants.
But I've never
Bigger than him.
asked, how did the three of you meet?
Well, that's a really, really great question.
Sorry.
I can't recall. I've blocked it out of my mind.
I see.
When something happens that's just so wonderful, it's really difficult to think back on it because you feel such great feelings again. I was staying in the town that we just left, and I was sort of resident entertainer, if you will, at the inn, having my keep.
I've heard you sing. I enjoy what I hear.
And I met Baracus. I'm trying to remember exactly how I met him. It was seems like so long ago, but we met, and we instantly had a connection.
And I'm reading into it that perhaps he didn't have many friends either.
No,
Since
he
he
didn't.
calls you first friend.
Yes.
Isn't
that's
that
true.
right?
Isn't that right, Baracus?
Yeah. A man of many words, that one.
And
I like him.
And we also met another person, a man by the name of Hawkwood, who we did some travels with. Hawkwood, a little folk, a little chap.
He was my favorite of the bunch.
Ah,
Which makes it very awkward when we talk about it here.
awkward.
Yes.
Strange.
Hawkwood was very awkward, lived up to his name.
He did not like the word awkward. It confused him.
It was very confusing.
I see.
But he loved his animals, and many of his animals were killed and died.
By me.
Yes.
But I had to.
Tolov killed a lot of Hawkwood's animals.
They were
forgot about
possessed. They were zombie animals.
Oh, they were undead.
They were on
They were
fire.
becoming undead.
Right.
Yes.
So you did them a favor.
So she made them dead.
Right.
Because, as you know, 2 undeads makes a dead.
I've seen you use your bow, and it's pretty
Impressive.
darn impressive.
The most impressive, some would say.
Yes. Yes.
Is this funny to you?
No.
Korean?
No. Look, Inarik's the one who's laughing.
He's laughing at an unrelated joke he thought of.
What,
That's
wait,
right.
what exactly? What unrelated joke was that, Inarik?
I
that you
was
thought of?
thinking of this thing that people can say when they hold up their finger.
Oh, what? And exactly
And they
what
say,
is that?
pull my finger. And they've got a bit of gas in their intestines ready to blow. I think that's funny.
Are you sure you wanted us to find out what he was thinking about?
No.
I've never done it before. But I've heard about it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think back as to how we all exactly met.
Oh, that's enough.
Yes, it's probably
I
enough.
get the picture.
Maybe there might be a voice that could come to me.
You were brought together by the fact that the town was surprisingly
Under attack.
attacked by
By big beasts.
So you were brought together by
large wolves.
coming
Yes.
together to save a town.
Yes. The Night Watch was very incompetent.
That's impressive.
They did their best.
You all strike me as a group that sticks.
They're me. They did their best.
Yes, they were rather incompetent, and you know, and then just
You
you
work
fall in with
together.
someone. You know how it is. You fall in with someone. I mean, if you're living the Bardley ways like I do, you're sort of roguishly running around and thinking that you're more than you really are. You come across people and other. I don't mean to say people. Come across other living entities.
And sometimes those entities stab you in the back.
What? How on earth do you think I stabbed you in the back?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
I thought she was talking in vague generalities.
I don't think so. I think that was directed straight towards me or Baracus.
I see.
Just to be clear, it was directed at both of you.
How did we stab you in the back?
You were very suspicious of me when I asked you to stop asking questions, and you did not want to come
Okay,
with me.
hold on. It was not suspicion. It was concern.
It was
Those are-
interrogation.
It was concern. These are two different things. Suspicion is like that happy little dwarf lady that was asking for, and we kept thinking, there's something wrong with her, and we were very suspicious. That's suspicion. But when someone that you are concerned about has something that is threatening their life,
I
then
think he's
we
saying
have
he likes you.
concern. Then we have concern.
What?
I think he's saying he likes you.
As do we all like you. You are our friend now, and so it is concern. I'm sorry if you thought it was suspicion. I did not mean to seem suspicious. Did you, Brachus? Brachus, were you being suspicious?
No.
Baracus is always suspicious.
Barzeel says, "Yeah, he was suspicious."
Bazizel doesn't
Your
know anything.
imp betrays you.
So we did not think you were bad. What we were worried about was the bad person or thing or whatever this Falarin is. We were more worried about that. So it was a worry. It wasn't suspicion. We didn't think you were some crazy criminal
I wasn't.
killer.
I wasn't.
Good.
Well, sounds like you should kiss and make up.
What?
kiss and make up. Isn't that a saying?
It's not a saying.
I
No?
don't know why you think that's not our relationship.
No?
No.
All right. Okay.
He
That
says
relationship-
with a "we shall see" kind
That
of
that
smirk.
relationship is her with the soldier boy that's back in town. So
Ah, yes.
That was
whatever
quite
his name was,
entertaining.
Glenn or
I never asked.
But I think that was just to make you jealous. I'm not sure, but I've not been around.
Okay, Inark, that's enough. Korean, I accept your apology.
thank you, Tolovi.
Ah, it's like the good old times.
Well, you keep calling me Korean.
It's your name.
It's not. It's Korean.
Oh.
It'll get
It's
less awkward if
Korean.
you just kiss.
Like your name
What?
is Tolov.
Before we get back to the session, let's go ahead and meet some of our characters. Cory and Bazelon is always ready with a fun quip to lighten the mood, and is known to burst into song at any time. He grew up in a small rough-and-tumble mining town, but his ASMR blood and musical talents set him apart from his would-be friends. Corian finally seemed to find his true calling when sent to a small, prestigious bardic school in Pite. But while there, due to a very unfortunate and ugly incident, not only did he leave the school, he left his true calling in life, and at the same time lost his one true love. What he gained in that horrific moment, however, was unwelcome indeed, the companionship of a barbarian spirit, who he struggles to keep at bay within his fractured soul. He now lives the life of a somewhat nomadic bard, hoping to entertain those around him, and just as happy to swing a sword as he is to sing a song. Just don't look too closely into his eyes, for there you may discover a sadness and a struggle you wouldn't expect.
Tolov Helvival, the undisputed greatest archer of her generation, is a mysterious rogue drow with a dark past. Her caustic personality and generally antagonistic demeanor are the armor she wears to protect her secretly sensitive soul. After escaping a horrific childhood, Tolov lived on the streets of Kenawal, where she joined a motley crew of thieves and hooligans. For several years, she traveled with this thieves' guild, working directly for the Vadu crime family, until she witnessed members of the guild engaging in unspeakably inhumane activities. In search of a fresh start, she fled to Renfeld, with nothing to her name but her trusty short bow and arrows. Somewhere along the line, Tolov gained a reputation for being obsessed with gold and trinkets. But really, she simply longs for the comfort and security she has never known. When finally she came across this merry band of misfits, she was very guarded, as it typically takes her quite a long time to trust others. She is, however, starting to warm up to her new companions, and even considers at least one of them a friend. Kind of.
Baracus is a tiefling warlock that comes from a lonely past, who loves to eldritch blast his enemies. Baracus had a past life lived with a little bit of a thuggish background. He ran with a group of guys that were quite rough that he thought were his friends. After some time running with the wrong friends doing the wrong things, he finds himself in prison in a town far away. Baracus never truly was evil or malicious, just the result of a misled youth, and got too tied up with friends who truly weren't his friends. While in prison, he made himself a deal with a patron that turned him into the spellcasting warlock that he is today.
His name is Inaric. Wanderer, outcast, handsome for a hairy giant. In the last few years he's wandered alone and friendless, miles from the northern reaches of the Amber Shade Forest, a place his people simply call Amber. Yes, Inaric and his tribe are furbolgs, a type of cute, cuddly giant. Inaric stands about 8 feet tall, enormous biceps and pectorals, sometimes forgetful of his own strength. Don't ask him to pull your finger, I'm just saying. Furbolgs are natural druids, guardians of the forest. They usually keep to themselves, hidden but strong. But even as a child, Inaric didn't quite fit in. With his father as leader and chief, This often made things awkward. Though furbolgs avoid contact with outsiders, Inaric was enamored with a small troop of entertainers, taking refuge in the Ambershade Forest. Truth be told, he absorbed a little too much of their outside music, stories, and culture for his parents' taste. Ah, teenagers. Long story short, Inaric found himself banished for 10 years until he could grow up, return, and prove himself ready to lead the tribe as their rightful chief. A beast of a fighter, Inaric wields a sword called Aegis, a replica named after a hero from a play that shaped his childhood dreams. But he still seeks his family's legendary sword, Inarel, lost when his parents disappeared defending the Ambershade Forest years ago. Now, Inaric finds himself traveling with 3 adventurers, in a way, living the stories, plays, and songs he so revered as a child. But mostly, for the first time in his life, Inaric feels like he belongs.
My name is Cory, and it's the same beat.
Tolov.
Tolov. Instead of to love.
Tolov.
Like, do you like when
Korean.
people say to love?
It does not bother me.
Well, yes, it does.
It does. Don't do it again.
Thank you. All right, Tolov. I shall not.
And with that, you find a comfortable patch of. You are in the hills here. You have found yourselves in the hills. Some of the hills are quite craggy, but there are plenty of little mini regional areas within these hills that are not so craggy, that are more smooth, more rolling. And you happen to find yourself around midnight. Surrounded
It seems like it's
by one of
midnight,
these areas.
doesn't it?
It does.
The moon is high.
I would
The
say
moon
by the
is high.
position of the moon, which you say is high.
It's a clear night. So you decide to set up camp.
Yes.
This is a
Let's scout
well-defensive.
the area just to make sure it's safe.
Okay.
I'd like to scout the area.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Well, that would be a 7.
Use a D6 if you like.
Well, I mean, of course it's safe. Maybe not. I'll use it. That's a 9. 11. Good enough. I'm going to save these days.
So, as camp is being set up, campfires are being made. You scout around the area, and by the light of the luminescent moon above, you get no indication. There's no sign at all of any incursion, any danger. You seem to be alone.
I go back
out
and
here
well, it seems like
in
it's
this
safe,
wilderness.
but my eyes are a little misty, so I may not have seen everything. Just to let you know, but it seems like it's safe.
Are you crying?
I'd like to set up a few Furbolgian early warning traps.
You have those?
I use the vines and the branches that we find around. Remember, I'm from the forest, so just like
Okay.
to find any positions that just to give us a little extra warning. Maybe not quite so close to us to where we could see easily, but maybe beyond. Just set up a few traps just in case.
Okay. Give me
Not snaring traps, but noise-making traps.
some alarms, so
Yes.
to speak. Yeah. Give me a nature check to see how well you use nature to set up these natural alarms.
In this case, I didn't do so well. So that would be
D6s,
Oh, no.
D6s,
Oh yeah, you have
D6s.
500 D6.
By the way,
You've
thank
only
you
got
everyone who's
80.
watching the stream. If you'd like to donate any D6s to anyone, we will probably need them tonight.
Or D20s.
Or D20s, or D20 rerolls. Thank you, McKinley, for hosting us.
it would be a 15.
15. Okay.
How many did
So you find some decent shrubbery, bits of shrubbery and branches to make what you feel like would be strategic little pseudo traps that would make noise if stepped on or tripped or brushed up against. At least as far as you can tell. And you hunker down.
Let's set up watch.
Okay. Who's
I
gonna
hear
take first
horses'
watch?
hooves.
That's just the sound. There's no
Oh.
horses.
I'll take first watch.
I mean, as a point of note, you did leave your pack animal in town.
That's right, because
We stormed off.
we stormed off. This is a
So
problem.
it's at the bone drop where you left it.
And does he have all of our stuff? Or is
Yes.
it just him?
He's only got what you packed with him.
Perhaps if we whistle quite loudly.
You've got your stuff.
I mean, we have our personal stuff. But we don't have any like travel supplies. I've just realized.
I can carry quite a bit.
Do you want to go back and get stuff from our pack horse and pack animal and bring it back?
Not particularly.
Baracus, you do.
Yeah.
Baracus might burn the town
This
down.
is your first rest since leaving Killian's home. So
Oh,
Yes.
I suspect that you're all very,
Very tired. Very, very tired.
Yeah.
Um,
You're dipping into your rations that you have in your personal stores. Who's
so
gonna
is
take
anyone
watch?
else concerned at all that we do not have our pack animal if we're going on a journey to go down to the...
but what did the pack animal have?
Well, it had lots of supplies.
I mean,
We got
it had like
all of these
Bedrolls,
new
rope,
supplies.
climbing gear?
Yes.
it had some extra ropes because you've all got some rope. It had some shovels. It had like some lanterns and torches.
We do not
Just-
need these things.
All right.
Just general. It had extra stuff. Like if you would have found stuff that you wanted to keep that would go
Like
beyond
large stuff.
your encumbrance weight limit, then you would have had a pack animal to help you carry some of it, but you don't. But I mean, you're
think
very
I can
strong.
probably hold more than this pack animal.
Each of you is fairly strong, and none of your backpacks, except for maybe Peggy's head, which probably isn't more than a few pounds, to be honest. So
So my size is medium, but I believe I can carry up to. I can carry, lift, grab, and grapple as I think one step
as
higher.
a large,
right?
yeah. The rule as written in D&D is the limit of the weight you can carry is 15 multiplied by your strength score. So if your strength score is 10, not your modifier but your ability score, then your
Good.
weight limit is
Mine
150.
would be in the negative then.
Right? So, but with each of your backpacks, none of your backpacks are more than 30 pounds. So
You have to be being carried.
So we're okay
Man.
with this then, not
What?
having the pack animal.
There is no other option.
All right.
it's not raining, but that music makes it sound like it might be.
Perhaps that's just a constant breeze through the league.
Well, I
Perhaps.
can take first watch if no one else would like to. I would like to tune my lute, and also have a few things to think about.
Right.
Not people.
Baracus
things.
is already asleep.
Is he cuddled
cuddling
up
some
to
limbs, cuddling some
cuddled up
severed
to
limb.
Peggy's head?
No, I mean he's lying there. Barzizel is like, nestled in his like.
Who would like to
long
take
hair.
second watch?
I will take second watch.
Thank you.
I only require 4 hours of meditation.
So do you want to watch for 4 hours
That's a long
and
time
give her
to
that
watch. From
full night's
midnight-
sleep? She could be up the rest of the night.
From midnight to 4. Narek, do you mind taking 2 hours? I'll do 2. You do 2.
I'm happy to do it.
All right.
Okay.
Great. So I'll take the first 2.
All right. Give me a perception check.
You better believe I will. It's going to be amazing. And it is 13. Thank you very much.
Why
Okay.
are you thanking us?
2 hours go by and it's uneventful.
Great. Narek,
What?
it's your turn. I am very tired.
Of course.
Meanwhile, yes, Tolov is off
And then
meditating.
I lie down to slumber.
Slumber. Yeah,
So-
give me a perception check.
So theoretically, she's going to take watch after.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to turn myself invisible
Okay.
as I watch. And I have rolled.
You two looked up in the same direction.
Did we?
It was so coordinated.
My perception check is going to need a bit of help.
There's so many D6s. You can only use 4, remember.
$16.
You spend 2 hours keeping watch. You doze a little bit because you're still kind of tired.
I did set those traps.
You did set those traps, and you hear a periodic baying of what might be a wolf or two off in the distance, very far away. And there's periodic sound. This is like deep in the night, 2 a.m. or so. You hear the periodic sound of wildlife again off in the distance, but nothing nearby, nothing that seems nefarious at all. 2 hours go by, and your watch is over.
All right. Olaf, did you have a good meditation?
Yes.
Are you all right with taking some watch now?
Yes. Thank you, Inarik.
Everything seems quite calm and peaceful. Hopefully it will be for the rest of the night.
Yes. I will.
Give me a perception
yeah.
check.
The second you said that, I was like, you say that in a movie. It's not going to
Famous
be all right.
last movie words.
Pretty sure nothing's going to go wrong.
Ooh,
That's a
good roll.
6 there.
That's a good roll.
18.
Nice. Do you
Okay.
want these, Lincoln?
Sure. Thank you.
So you're fully refreshed. You've had 4 hours of your meditative reverie. You're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and it's about 4 a.m. It's still dark, and much like Inarik, you hear the periodic sounds. This is you're in the wild, and there is wildlife. There are birds, and there are night creatures that populate these areas, but none of them are a threat over the next 4 hours as you sit. And
Suspicious.
it's about 8. The sun is up. Corian,
Yes.
roll for it.
Oh.
I knew
What,
it.
am I waking up?
He's going to fart in his sleep.
5.
Wow. All right. So you wake up, Corian,
Yes.
and your hair is like swing like that, right? And half of your face, like this whole half of your face,
Yes.
is just covered in dried, crusty, mucusy slobber.
Oh.
His own or someone else?
His own.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
Corin, you've got a little bit of
That was a very good sleep,
got
everyone.
a little bit
Have
of
you ever?
You-
What?
your hair's a bit.
Yes. And I take that and I put it up into my hair.
Oh, it's worse.
And then what? Does it need a little bit of
Everything.
molding? And I take out my pearl-backed brush
Sure.
that I have,
Yeah.
and I start to comb my hair.
So that's
Slick
how
it.
the magic happens, is it?
Yes.
Ah.
I see.
Yes. My mother always taught me that natural product for your hair is always better than something that you can get from the local apothecary.
Product or your own mucus?
Well, that is product. Your body does produce it.
Fair enough.
So, and then I squeeze the back of my hair out like that, and flick the excess on.
Oh, that's filthy.
And then tie
I like
knot.
your style there,
That's filthy.
Corian.
Thank you, Inarik.
I like your style.
Who gets the next roll for it in the chat? Let
Even-
us know. DM or Tolov or Inarik. Who's going to get this next roll for it?
Even Baracus, who has no
Baracus.
problem eating the flesh of dead enemies,
True.
looks at that display and does one of those because he's just creeped out by the fact that you've slicked your hair back with your own slobber and mess.
I wouldn't call it a mess.
I would call it a mess.
It was pretty messy.
Well, look at how nice it looks now.
Well, it looks good now,
Yes.
but we're
And I will
all
tell
in
you
on the
this much.
secret.
I will tell you this much. It holds your hair much better than egg whites.
Egg whites.
Yes, egg whites is a nice trick for you, furry man.
Yeah?
If you'd like
Keep
to
that in mind.
take some egg whites, just separate the yolk from the whites and take the whites and just throw it in there and style it any way you'd like.
I prefer to eat my food.
Yes. I would not take styling
Oh,
advice.
Pigeon Rat says DM. The DM.
And the second vote was for Inaric. So
Can you see
perhaps
that?
next.
That's not going to stay there, is it?
That's not. If you.
It'll go right there.
Well, yeah. That's right. We'll figure
I
it out.
have it.
I want to put something up on the screen, actually, so we don't even have to use that.
Well, that sounds fun.
Would be nice. Be fun.
Okay. So you've woken up the next morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
You feed yourselves again, dipping into your rations, so to speak. It's a bright sunny day, clear skies, and I'd say you made your way. Probably you went about 3 hours. You're about right here in the hills. So if you traveled another, if you traveled quickly, after nightfall, you would get to the coast. I think. If you traveled quickly. Because only part of that way is hilly. The rest of this area is like plains land. That grassy green plains.
I say we go for it. Because apparently I'm a special boy.
You're a special boy.
Thank you, Fun
It
Buns.
says fun buns. I love it.
Yes, I'm not. I feel very rested. I feel like I have no hit points.
We can travel
taken
more
off anymore.
quickly without our pack
And
animal.
I feel like I have a spell. My spell slots are all ready.
You feel like your spell slots are all
Korean,
rejuvenated.
what are you talking about? What are
rejuvenated?
these hit points and spell slots?
Well, they're. I like to think of things in a very technical fashion sometimes.
Ah.
I can also show you how a hit point works.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Oh.
Muscles.
All right.
So I have no objection to doing a brisk pace. It looks like we might be able to reach the coast today.
Let's do
Baracus,
it.
what do you think?
Yeah.
Great. It's unanimous.
Okay, so you make your way through the hills, and you're all kind of pleasantly surprised by your experience through these hidden hills, as the last time you were here, you were attacked by a roving band of wild little
Ah, yes,
creatures.
I remember them. Yes,
gibberlings
Gibberlings.
who attacked you.
They attacked us all right.
Like a bunch of little maniacs as you were trying to get to sleep.
Yes, that was a difficult evening. Didn't get to sleep well that evening. You remember that?
I do.
We had such a great plan, and then I
It
don't
didn't
remember
work.
exactly why it didn't work.
Didn't quite work.
Somebody stepped on a stick.
Is that what happened?
I weigh
that
like
you?
350 pounds. It's hard to tread lightly all the time, although I am pretty good at it most of the time. I was tired.
So you move at a brisk pace through the hidden hills.
And as we do, I step on twigs quite loudly
yeah,
on purpose.
on. Are you trying to make me have you roll something?
No,
No,
just showing him that.
you're stomping on
It's
every
all
twig
right.
that you see as you go
Right.
along.
I thought that was your music. I was like,
Yeah. You make it
It's
to
very-
the
very
grasslands, and
Not rural.
as you find your way out of the hills, there's no indication yet. Like you don't see the coast or anything like that, but you do see clearer skies. And if you follow the map as you have been, you're confident that you're heading the general direction. You can see well off into the distance what would indicate a forested area more south and east of you. East of you, yes. So you continue making your way. You travel most of the day with very little incident. And I would say you get probably within a quarter mile of the coast. You've traveled quickly. It's probably only about... sun has just gone down. It's probably about 7 o'clock. And you've traveled roughly, toward this indication on the map right here. So you're getting close to the coast in this area over here. You can see as you're traveling off to your left, to the east, the edge of the forest, drawing a little bit closer to you as you traveled south, giving you a little bit of foreboding as you remember your harrowing experience there with Peggy. But as you get to about a quarter mile away from the coast, you can see off in the distance what looks like a tower ahead of you.
That seems on land?
On land.
Yeah. So not on the island.
Yeah. It's on land. And you can see it because beyond it is like you can see it. It's nightish, so to speak, right? But you can see it because there is you can see the sea, and there is the moonlight reflection on the sea, and so you can see its like profile contrasted against the profile.
It's like a shadow, basically, more or less.
Yeah, I mean,
it's.
Yeah, I mean,
silhouetted.
It's silhouetted against
yes.
the.
Oh, Nate the King! Thanks for being a new follower, Nate the King.
Thank you.
Thanks,
May
Nate the King.
you give edicts that are fair and wise and worthy for all of your peasants. To Nate the King.
Just realized it says my name is Killian.
My goodness.
That is not Killian.
That is not Killian.
Not Killian.
We fixed it on the other one, but we didn't fix it on this one. Hold on, everyone.
So, again, you see a tower. At least you see its silhouette against the reflection, the illuminated reflection coming up from the sea beyond the coast. You're not that far from the coast. What do you do?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming this. You guys see that watchtower?
Mm-hmm.
That tower. I'm assuming it's. It's part of the land. There are probably people in it. Do you think there are?
Well, if it's a watchtower and it's people, then they're going to see us coming.
Yes. So should we go stealth? Should we try to go as stealthily as possible towards it, or should we move?
It is nighttime.
Should we move away from it?
Maybe we should hide inside.
The watchtower.
Yes.
I'm fine. Yes. Let's go see what's going on at the watchtower.
It's night. Perhaps no one is there.
Let's go.
All right.
Maracus, what do you think?
Yes.
Say it again.
Yes.
Oh,
Looks like he agrees.
he's very positive today.
He certainly is.
So you make your way towards this tower. The ground is oddly bumpy. I guess that's the only way I can describe it.
Like pebbles?
No, like mounds. You've just left the hills behind. You've been traveling through, smooth grassland for a number of hours. But as you get closer to this tower, the ground is kind of lumpy, like moundy. There's strange, just undulations, very random.
But not like graves or anything
No,
like that.
no, not I mean, as far as,
Underneath the ground, like underneath the soil.
yeah. And as you're getting closer, a few things stand out. You get about 100 or 150 feet away from this tower, and you're close enough to see that there are no lights on. and it's a bit of a ruin. The top of it, you can tell at this point, is not like a polished, finished tower. It's jagged and broken up, and lying around the base of it are large chunks of rubble and ruin from what you can only assume is the tower itself. And who has the best perception?
I do. I think 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Roll it.
16.
And you hear a weird, like, whooshing sound above you. And looking up, you see a large shape high in the sky, just flying around. I mean, it's big. It's not like an owl or something. It's much, much bigger.
Do you guys see that up there in the sky?
Like nose to tail, it's probably 12 feet long.
12 feet long.
So its wingspan is big.
Yes, Korean. We obviously all see it.
Korean. Before we go
but
further,
it's very high.
Korean.
It's very high up, and it's just kind of lazily flying around. It's very dark. It's dark out, and it is dark, and so you can't tell what it is. But it's
What fly that is that large? Doesn't that look very large?
It looks large. Dragons?
How far are we from the tower ruins?
at this point you're probably at most you're 100 feet from the tower. So, I mean, and it's flying not directly above you, but it's flying like actually mostly beyond the coast. Beyond you, what you've found is the tower is very close to the cliff edge of the land,
Which would make sense. There'd be a tower there. Yes.
there's a cliff edge that goes down, and so whatever this thing is, it's flying, it just kind of circling, and it's part of its route is going maybe above the tower, but mostly out over above the water.
But I say we get quickly to the tower and see if we can avoid being seen by whatever this is.
I think that's a good idea.
All right. Baracus?
Yes.
Okay, so you turn on your hustle muscle and you begin to run towards the tower. You get about 50 or 60 feet away, and I need all of you to make a perception check right now.
Oh boy. Did anyone roll?
Well, I have a
very
21, and I'm
Nice.
going to roll now for Baracus,
well? I rolled 7.
who unfortunately,
I've got
Baracus
10,
rolls
so
a 7. How many d6s does he have?
I don't know about Baracus.
Baracus?
Baracus has... I had it here.
I guess if I see something, I can tell him, so I won't
I
necessarily
mean,
roll.
yeah, do we need to roll higher if he has a 21?
Baracus
Does it
has
affect each of us
14
differently?
d6.
Would our perception be different? Or like could he just say?
Your perception would be different.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. 17.
Okay.
Baracus rolls a 17, minus 3 d6s for him.
Okay. So you're hustling towards this ruin of a tower, and before any of you are able to react,
Hi, Chihuahua.
the earth on either side of you bursts upwards, and these
Oh.
two creatures
Oh,
burst.
no.
What?
These two creatures burst up through the ground on either side of you, and again, as I said, they did so stealthily enough that they have caught you totally unaware. And
Smitty Dude Man!
Smitty Dude Man!
Smitty!
What does that mean?
Song about the mysterious flying beast.
Song about the
Okay.
mysterious flying beast.
Let's do that before I say what I'm going to say next.
Before we all die.
Dude man, well, thank you very much.
So as you're hustling
Thank
to
you,
the
Smitty.
tower. As you're hustling to the tower, you feel a moment of inspiration come across.
Yes, yes. Dark, so dark, flying high in the air. Dark, so dark. Why do I even care? What is it? What could it be? What is it? Flying over me. Dark, so dark. Flying up in the air, bless you. Dark, so dark. Does it smell my mucusy hair? Dragon or beast or crow or dove, pheasant or rooster, I do not know. Penguin, so dark, flying up in the air. Dark, so dark. Come on, maybe I care. Let's all hustle to the tower so we can keep smelling nice like flowers. It's too dark, so dark, oh dark, dark, so dark. Caw-caw. Thank you very much for that $15 donation.
Smitty.
When you donate $15, you can always make us sing a song. $10 donation is a D6 to help us out, which sounds like we're about to need some help because we're about to get attacked. Or $5 donation for a D6 re-roll. D20. Re-roll. Thank you very much, everyone. The donation is down below. Donation panel. Or
Nice.
go to the info and there's a donation panel.
And thank you, Smitty Dude Man.
Thank you, Smitty Dude Man.
So,
And right as I get done saying
Just
we
as you
should
finish-
go to the tower so we can still smell like
Yes.
flowers.
Right.
bursting up out of the ground next to you, on either side of you, as I said, these two very large creatures come bursting up out of the ground, and they bear down right on top of you.
Ay, Chihuahua.
So,
Now this is on top of whom? Even all of us?
well,
Is
let's figure out the marching order as we're.
I mean, did no one perceive this?
Grab
With
that
a
book and
Sure.
deception check of
I guess
21?
not.
Is
I
that-
rolled 4 more dice.
Ugh.
for their stealth.
Oh,
Stop
son
giving
of a
our
gun. Do
DM
not give the
extra
DM
My
D6s.
stealth is a 34.
Ah,
Trying to kill us.
Man.
He's trying to kill us, people.
But had we rolled enough D6s, if we had rolled 4 6s and got it over, would we then have found out?
You wouldn't have
Like
found
if we had
out,
beaten
but
the stealth,
you
is that
would've-
is that how that works?
Yeah.
Sensed
if you
something
would have
was
been
amiss.
perceptive enough, higher than my stealth, you would have heard him coming and not been
Bit surprised.
surprised.
Right, okay.
we saw the signs with the lumps of earth. We just didn't know what to do with them in our brains.
What were we supposed to do? Like stab them?
Yes, now we know.
No, we could
Now
have
we know.
surmised that there was creatures down there.
Baracus, even you did not stab the earth.
So what's your marching order here? Were you going up walking? Were you in a square?
Oh,
Doesn't
well.
matter.
But we were hastily moving, so I would imagine I'm
In a
probably the
clump?
fastest.
Is that little Bazizel?
That is Bazizel.
Barzizel. Nice.
Ah,
Pigeon
little
Rat. Big shout out to
Barzizel.
Pigeon Rat for
Pigeon Rat.
our figurines.
Okay.
Thank you, Pigeon Rat.
If this is your
Look
Oh,
at
this is
those.
your marching order.
These look amazing.
Whoa.
I mean, I guess it now does matter who's on which side, doesn't it?
I do
Oh,
not
it
want
certainly
to
does.
be
I
attacked
mean,
by
it's
those.
too. I mean, it's too. We would probably have. I'm sure I would be on one side, and I bet Inarik was on the other
I
side.
jump out as quick as I can to protect whoever's next to me because I'm a
Kitchen rat says,
friend.
don't thank me yet. Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot,
Right?
kitchen rat.
Right?
They look very scary.
Yeah, thanks for...
These are so. What you see very briefly right before they attack you is, and I'm not going to have you roll initiative yet because they get an attack against you before you're even in the fight. They're probably 15 feet tall.
What?
Oh no!
These are large beasts.
Too tall.
And they're very insectoid, very segmented. Lots of mandibles, and yeah, they just come. They've been burrowing under the ground, and they come bursting out. They could sense your feet.
Was
as
it
you-
the singing that did it?
It might have been.
It might have been the singing.
I don't know. You'll never know.
Thanks, Smitty.
I'm going to yell out the
Thanks,
only
Thanks,
curse
dude,
I
man.
know. Flying farts!
Okay, so this first one, he is going to come bearing down on you, Corian, as he sees you there right
And I
in front of
evade,
him.
and I tried to do a shimmer. I start flossing.
I think you're making yourself more of a target.
Flossing.
And that's a 14 to hit.
Oh, well, my friend, I have a 14 armor class.
So that hits. I had to roll 4 of these to get there because I rolled a 2.
What?
How many do you have left?
But at least
I have
he's
2 left.
spending his
Oh, you
Okay,
have 2 left. Okay,
good,
great.
good.
By the way, if you would like to donate for D6s, now would be the time.
But not to our DM.
But not to the
But
DM.
not to the DM.
Or
He's
to
gonna
the
try
DM.
to
He
kill
would
us.
have missed me.
He's trying
I only
to
have
kill
2
us,
left.
people.
That's right. He only has 2 left, and you
So-
have 50.
So he comes
Whatever it
bearing
is.
down on you.
Oh.
This giant imposing creature. And he just comes biting down on you.
Please tell me he
which
kills
he
you
hit.
instantly.
And so his damage is
I'm gonna use the restroom because I think I'm like fourth in line.
7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, for the
7
order?
points of
Seven?
slashing.
7
damage.
points of slashing damage and 3 points of
Whoa.
acid damage.
Whoa.
And as this thing is right on you, you can see they've got some stuff dripping from their jaws, and it's
Acid?
acidy.
It's like the gel in your hair.
Ah, can anyone call Orkin, please?
So now that he's bitten down on you, he's clamped onto your shoulder, and he's taken a bite out of you.
Taking a bite out of
And
me.
his big, kind of
Pincery.
pincery arms. They're not too different from like a praying mantis. They wrap right around you,
What?
and you are immediately. It's trying to grapple you.
Well, I try
So-
to ungrapple.
Okay, well then see if you do.
I try to slide. I try
Yeah.
to duck. I go to duck.
Give me
Like
a
that.
Use your snotty
give
hair
me
to slip.
an athletics check.
Athletics. Where is my athletics?
It's got to be in strength.
There it is. Ooh, it is a strong +1.
And yet you
Is that a
rolled.
1?
Nope.
Oh,
Not a 1.
It's a 2.
Ooh. Hold on. It's a 9. 13. 14. 15.
15.
I will end there. 15.
So it bites on your shoulder, and as it does so, you feel this terrible pain as acid burns through your skin, in addition to the tearing from its bite. It clamps its arms around you, but as you said, you just barely you're able to kind of extricate yourself from its claws and slip out from underneath his,
And whip
his
my
grasp on you.
mucusy hair
Yes.
along its
First
arms.
friend, I will help you.
Okay, and so this other guy, he comes over here. I'll use my magic wand, and he bears down on you, Tolov.
Oh dear, Tolov.
And that is it's not good for you. It's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that will hit.
It hits.
So he bears down on you
It's
as
a hit.
well, and he does 7 points of slashing damage, with another 3 of acid damage to you. And his pincer arms come down at you as well to try and grab you. So give me an athletics check to see if you can escape his grapple.
I'm not very athletic, apparently.
Oh. That did it for me. That did it for me.
One.
No, that's that number.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but did he roll
that's
again?
even better.
Does he roll again for each person?
No, it's the same number.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess I'm good. Right?
Yes, you should be 17.
17, yes. So, just like Cory, and you see out of the corner of your eye,
Oh, because that's his.
the attacks happen almost at the same time, but you are just able deftly enough to tear yourself away
Now,
from
if I've slipped down, like, do I take steps back, like, away from it?
You cannot.
Oh.
You just, all you did was just slip out of its grasp.
Okay.
But you're still, much like Tolov is now, standing before it, but hurting from a tear.
Yes, and acid.
And
And,
some acid.
I say, Baracus, blast this fool!
Yes. Roll initiative.
Here we go. This is where we want to add some rolls. Oh, you're kidding me. If anyone who's watching would like to donate $5 for a D20 reroll, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Is it worth a 3? I don't know if it's worth.
How are we
3.
doing on rolls?
17 for Narek.
17.
15 for
Baracus.
Baracus.
Initiative.
18 for Tolov.
Do you want to roll for Barzizal as well,
Oh, sure.
in case he gets in on the action?
Barzizal rolls a measly 4. I don't know what his dexterity is, so.
Okay.
I need a 3.
3 for Corian.
Wait. Nope. 6.
All right. All right.
Well done.
What's your dexterity?
Oh, wait. Do we add?
You add initiative.
Add your
Oh.
Yeah,
add your
Oh,
dexterity
then-
modifier to it. That's your initiative modifier.
Yeah, same thing. It's 3. My dexterity is 3.
Oh, well
so
then-
my initiative is 3. Initiative modifier is 3. 'Cause that's
But
my
you got a
dexterity.
6. But
No, I got
your,
3.
Your dexterity
No,
is plus
that
3.
was adding.
Okay.
So I rolled a 3, but then I forgot to add.
Tolov.
Then I'm 22.
Nice.
22.
Nice. Save us all, Tolov.
All right. Tolov, you're up.
Yes.
You're just bitten. You feel the drip of this acid on your skin. You tear yourself out of its clutches as it tries to clamp
Forget
on you.
this.
You react first in the resulting situation. What do you do?
Well, this would. I don't know if you'd want to use this yet. I should be putting that in front of you.
I would like to cast Chromatic Orb using lightning.
Ooh.
Chromatic Orb. Oh boy, where are you at? I'm just seeing if that's a ranged...
90 feet.
Oh my goodness. Leishman, there you are. Okay, so you make a... You ranged spell attack. Rules as they're written state that just like shooting a bow and arrow, if it's a ranged spell attack and you're right next to the thing,
Did I take some of it?
no,
Damage?
I don't like that rule, so I'm not going to do it. So you cast it. I was going to say you do so with disadvantage. You got to have the little space. I don't like it.
Oh, homebrew.
He
So,
knows we'll
bow
die
and
if
arrow,
he doesn't
yes.
help us.
I mean, if you shot bow and arrow right there, you would do so with disadvantage.
'Cause
You're
it'd
like,
be like this.
you know, but
Okay.
I feel like you can just stick your hands out and blast it if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Chromatic Orb, ranged spell attack.
First to do this, right?
Yes.
Oh, God. You guys.
Does she roll a d20?
She rolls a d20 to attack.
She does.
And add your spell attack modifier.
Nah, she can't. It's a natural one.
Oh.
That's rough.
Okay,
That's
so
going to be a good spell. I was
So-
too close, I guess.
so you cast this spell, and yeah, even though it's just right there in front of you, the pain from the acid burn and the deep slashes, I mean, just cause it to go errant, and it blasts just right past what would seem like it's hip.
Okay.
Okay.
Use it.
You've got movement.
Oh.
You have any? I mean, you can do bonus action disengage,
Oh, that's right.
so you can get out of there without being slashed at.
Great. I will do that.
Where do you go as you disengage?
I'll go
Back or forward?
back.
Full 30 feet.
Yep.
It's getting dicey.
Thank you.
Out there.
Let's go there. Okay.
Thank you.
That is it. Next up in Auric.
Right. Okay. I am going to... They're both hurt about as badly as the other, aren't they?
Oh, you talking about your compatriots?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide who to help first.
Well, I'm the one engaged.
My
She's been disengaged.
Right. My instinct tells me to go over to this one and help Corian as quickly as possible. And I think, let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slash at him with my longsword.
You're going to move over to this one here.
That one there.
All right.
Yes.
So you come over.
It's kind of like a graceful pivot.
Perfect. So you quickly react. You see Tolov backpedal behind you as you step forward, brandishing your longsword.
Right. Let's see. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Excellent. And that's going to be a 1d8 plus 4 slashing damage. Yes! So 12 slashing damage on that
Okay.
summoner.
Yeah, so that's a lot. So shield in hand, sword in the other hand. You find your Furbolg, natural fury. You just step right into this thing, and as you do so, you swipe across it, just slash, and it's got tough chinitness armor. That's a word, right? I think
Chitinous?
chitinous.
Chitinous?
Is that how you say it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Chitinous, yeah.
The
Segmented
chitin is the...
plates and such. Yeah, chitinous armor. But you find purchase right through it. Your swing is ferocious enough. You clip some of it,
Have to save my friend.
and it recoils. It makes this weird, dry sound, but you heard it. Record at least as far as its reaction is concerned.
Right.
You've got more movement. Do you have any bonus actions? I don't know if you
I think
do.
I'm just going to
Your
wait.
bonus actions are things like, extra attack or something.
Second
like that,
wind
right?
and
Second
action
wind,
surge. I could...
Action surge. Yeah.
Um,
You're an Eldritch Knight, but that's.
You know what?
I don't know if you have any spells.
I think
you
I'm
can
going to
cast.
take an action surge and I'm going to swing again at
Swing
this.
again. Okay.
Yes.
So you cut through it, and the injection of adrenaline as you break through this thing allows you to just whip right around and slash at it again.
They did, yeah.
Ah, excellent.
So
That
my,
would
my
be
dice are treating you well.
20 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
Yes. All right. Let's see how we do now. Yes. Let's see. That would be 11 damage. 11 slashing damage.
23 points in one attack.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
These things are big. They're
Yeah.
They're not insignificant. But in one swift slash, this thing, this dry cackling sound comes from it as you heard it bad. It's a good attack. Baracus, you are up.
I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
On which one?
This one here.
This one here. Okay.
Yes.
So you hold your hands out. That is a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
Let's see. That's a 13.
Yes.
That would be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that would be...
Hello,
10,
HLZ
1d10.
Knives. Welcome back, HLZ Knives 666.
Say again.
This is my 10,
D10,
right?
yes.
Don't roll those very often. That would be I think it's a 9 straight up.
9. Yeah.
For an Eldritch Blast.
It's 9 force damage.
9 points of force
Boom!
damage.
Baracus holds out his hand, reaches towards this thing, and just sends a cascading blast of force that just splashes over it. 9 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have any movement? What's he gonna do?
Let's see. He's a bit. Where's he at?
Baracus is right in the middle here.
Okay. I don't know if he has any bonus actions that would help him. I think he's just gonna hang.
Okay, gonna hang right there.
I mean, I guess maybe he should move away. He's gonna get an opportunity attack, right?
Nope.
All right.
He's far enough away from this thing that its reach is only 5 feet.
Okay. So he's going to come over here. This is Tolov?
Here, Tolov is here, yes.
Yeah. He's going to do that.
He's going to move down in her direction?
Yep.
Like right in front of her, basically? Or
I guess there's got to be some kind of tactical.
where do you want?
Oops. Just a little bit more flanky.
Here?
A little bit more flanky. It's
Yeah.
very.
Okay. All right. That brings us to this guy's turn. All right.
Ooh, leaving Barzizel a bit exposed.
Barzizel is exposed. This thing has just been hit by Baracus, and you can see it kind of, just setting itself to make his attack, so to speak. So he comes over here and stands right here.
Uh-oh.
And he does this weird, there's this weird body ripple.
Oh no!
And he sprays a line of green ichor that splashes
Dark.
right past
Black.
Baracus
disgusting
and
stuff.
Tolov. This line is 30 feet long, and it rips right across you. Give me a dexterity save.
For Baracus
and Tolov. Dexterity saving throw.
Shoot.
Oops.
Dexterity.
Ooh, nice roll. That's a good roll.
20.
20?
Yeah.
15 for Baracus.
15. Okay. So this
Minus 3
this
more.
acid, which is
That's for Baracus.
splashing all
many
over the
did he use?
ground as it comes cascading towards you from the mouth of this thing.
6, I think.
Splashing and sizzling
Total.
and burning up the grass at your feet. It both of you are able to just barely kind of maneuver yourself and get out of the way. You still take a little bit of acid splash as it cuts through, but not as much as you would have fully. And you both take 5 points of
Oof, that is
acid
nasty
burn damage.
acid.
And now that brings us to Corian. It's your turn.
Yes. Well, I would like to attack with my keen-bladed short sword.
Do it.
All right, this.
And this, you're so focused on this guy, you haven't even really seen what's happened behind you with this acid spray that you've seen. You've just seen Inaric slash.
Yes.
It's emboldened you. You rip out your keen short sword. And you rolled
a 1.
a 1. Yeah. One's not good. For those of you watching and don't know, a natural 1 is an abject fail.
I don't know.
And so I would say, this thing is still so imposing, and you're still kind of hurt from that initial, surprise
Yes,
attack.
but my shoulders is very.
You pull out your short sword, and you step into it and to swing at it, and as you do so, your hand just fumbles and you drop it, and it falls to the
Hi,
ground.
Chihuahua.
Great.
You've got movement. You've got.
Is he focused on Inaric or on me if I tried to move away?
You're both right next to it, so
he'll have
you try to move away, he'll get a reaction.
He'll have a
attack of opportunity.
Well, I would like to. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to move, but I'm going to say. Inaric. I'm going to give him some bardic inspiration.
Do it.
They terminate this fool like you're a large foot stepping on the ant that I crushed this morning after we woke up because it was in the mucus that was on the ground underneath my face.
Yeah.
Wow, that is some inspiring bardicness right there.
That's right.
So you get an extra d6.
Excellent.
To roll the same way you would roll any of the other d6s.
Okay. Great. That makes me next, right?
That does not make you next.
It does not make me next.
Inaric, you went before Baracus.
Right.
Yeah. So now it is this other dude's turn right here.
Right.
And you've just cut him up. And so, yeah, I mean, he just quickly turns to you, and he's just going to bite down on you.
No.
He can try.
Can try. And that is a... That's an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, wow. No. He's got one left.
I'm down to one. All right, so you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh, man.
And another 2 points of acid damage. He bites down on you, clamps right down on you. You can feel it like pulsing through your arm where he's bit you. And he wraps his arms around you and he tries to grapple you. So give me an athletics check to see if you can break this grapple.
Oh, well, that's going to be a 22.
You know what? You don't get my dice next to you.
Can we all roll with your dice?
So,
well, I have a +4 strength.
So your big form, he tries to, even though he's 15 feet tall, you saw him try this same thing against Corian. And you're prepared for it, and so it bites on you, and you quickly just you pull one of these imposing actions, and you're able to block off his efforts to wrap around you right then. Barzizel, he's up. Do you have stats on him?
I don't think I do.
Okay, he's got a stinger tail. I know that.
Stinger tail all the way. All right, Barzizel's gonna.
And
unleash.
We'll say it's a +3 to hit, and it does 1d4 poison damage if he hits. If that's what you want him to do.
That's what he wants to do.
Against this guy?
Normally, Baracus would try to protect him, but I think Baracus is he's a little pissed off at that bunch of acid, so he's like,
all right.
Go, Barzizel, go.
So he comes buzzing right up to this thing. Flings his little stinger tail at it.
Ding! And he does so with a 1.
Oh, he just misses entirely.
What is going
Those
on?
are terrible dice. Just kidding.
He misses.
Sure, it's not a 7.
Yeah. So he's I don't know if he's just frightened because his master was just attacked, but distracted enough that he's missed this thing entirely.
And stung himself.
Tolov, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. Oh wait, is Baracus in my way?
You can shoot
could
right
I go
past
like
him.
this?
You can shoot right past him.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Of
with.
course, you could move as well.
Or you could just shoot this sucker in the eye with an arrow.
Yeah, but I want to be more devastating because it's 3d8 damage.
Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna do chromatic orb with lightning.
Okay.
And this time I will not roll one.
Okay.
Hey. But I can add. Wait,
D6s,
are these mine?
D6s. No, those are mine.
Oh.
Yours are behind you. Yeah. I thought I had these 6s.
Where did they go?
Use them.
7.
This is to hit, right?
This is
That's
perfect
18.
music.
18 hits.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean you
Right.
you point one hand out with all your fingers splayed, and shooting from it are these lances of lightning energy that just go streaking towards this thing.
Nice.
Oh, so that was a 1 beats a 7.
Nice.
18.
Oh!
Wow.
Well done, Torlov.
So lightning crackles from your fingers, splashes into this large insectoid beast, and shocks it. Hurts it quite a bit. That guy right there. My bad. I docked that. 9, right? That was 9 points. Yeah. 9 points of damage. No,
18.
18. My bad.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else? Any movement?
No, I'll stay there.
Okay. Inarik, you're up.
All right, I'm swinging my sword at this. I'm a little upset that he
Okay.
just grappled me, and I've got some momentum. So I swing it with a mighty 22 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Thank you for the dice, Matt.
It's always a nice thing.
You're not welcome.
And he's going to do 8 points of slashing damage.
All right. So yeah, once again, you're on fire. You just feel the blessing of nature as you just carve.
That's right. I
carve,
forgot to
carve
roll
through
my
this thing.
D6, my extra D6. I don't need it.
For your bardic inspiration.
Right.
Oh,
Can I
just
save it?
Yeah,
Save
you
it.
can
I'll
save
save
it. You
10
have it
minutes.
for the next 10 minutes.
Great.
And you just keep carving through this thing, just kind of maniacally yelling to the sky as you find purchase. Cut, cut, cut. Baracus, you're up.
All right.
I think I'm going to cast another Eldritch Blast.
That's the same guy
Yes.
over here? Okay.
He's standing too
Duck
close to
Bazelon.
Bazelon.
All right, ranged spell attack.
Well, I'm not rolling as well for him as I am for myself, apparently.
What's new?
So let's see. Wait. So that's going to be... 18.
18
Thanks
hits.
to D6.
Nice.
That's minus 3
Three more.
D6s for him.
18 hits.
Five
1d10 force damage.
1d10. 1d10. 6.
All right. So boom! Once again, this little nodule of force just splashes right into this guy, and you hear this thump, and there's like a crack as his chitinous armor is like is shifting and being compromised, as you thump it over and over again, hitting this thing. Any movement? You're gonna stay where you are. What you gonna do?
I'm going to stay.
Okay. You are going to stay. So, he does not get his acid spray breath back. And so, he is going to just storm past Barzizal and just...
No, stay. No.
He's just going to come right up to
Does
you.
Barzizal get an opportunity attack as he passes?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He does what now?
Yes. Opportunity of
He gets an attack of opportunity because he just
went
ran
by
right.
him.
He just
So he
slithered
like
right past him.
Put his stinger at him.
Not good.
Come on.
It's going to be a 7.
7 does not hit. So once again, he
Poor Barzizal.
flapping his little wings, he flips around to try and bring his stinger tail around. Just barely misses him as he goes by.
Bazelon, free to follow.
Free to fall, are
Free to follow.
Don't forget, everyone, it's
Free
free
to
to follow.
follow.
So he's going to bear down on
Barzizal
Baracus
dies.
and take a
He
swipe
comes
at
back,
him.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't die like disappears.
Swiping at Baracus. Goof.
That is a 14 to hit.
That
Hits.
does hit on Brockus. And me, how's my armor? I need some more.
That is 9 points of slashing damage
Oh.
Plus 3.
as he bites down into Baracus's arm. Another 2 points of acid damage on top of that.
Acid damage will get you.
And he brings his arms down around his pincers down around
I say,
Baracus
"Duck, Baracus."
to try and grapple him. So give me an athletics check to see if he grapples
You need a big roll here, Baracus. I rolled a 14. He has a -1 strength.
Use a d6.
I think I will.
14
Did
to
I say
16.
14? Yep,
So
16.
16. Okay, so he successfully breaks the grapple. Much like he's seen all of you do, he just gets himself slimy and just quickly drops and gets, finds his way out
I say,
of
you're
the,
welcome for the mucus.
out of the grasp of this thing. Corian, you're up.
Yes, well, can I do action first to
Okay,
pick up my
Chelsea, nice.
short sword and then try to gut the thing from underneath?
I would say that would be your bonus action. The time it took to do that, to reach down, grab it, set yourself,
Okay.
and then attacking would be your action.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Ultimately, you want to attack it, but
I want to, yes,
you're
pick
gonna
it up
burn.
and then-
You're gonna burn something to reach.
yeah,
down
so I
and get it.
can't do anything after that. Yes, that's what I mean.
Do it.
Okay, done. Cut off its family kitness jewels. Son of a gun.
You're just hoping for that crit, aren't you?
I was hoping for that crit, but 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. One.
You guys are just hitting on every
1d6.
swipe. How's that? Except the one time you rolled a natural
6.
one.
That's
And
rough.
I rolled a natural one as well. 6.
6 points of
6
slashing
points.
damage.
6 points of damage.
Yay.
Okay.
Go Corian.
Yeah, so you saw an Auric next to you. He's finding purchase through these chitinous little plates on this thing, and you poke and dig and you find a little area of purchase. It's hurt. It's dripping quite a bit of strangely colored brown ichor from its flesh between its plates, but it's still standing, it's still ready to attack, and it does so because it's standing right there. So he is going to he's gonna position himself. No, he's not. He's not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, you're standing there right next to him. You've just slashed him, so his reaction is to just and he's just gonna spit
To try to spit something at
yeah,
me?
yes.
Roll for it.
Oh, is that how we do roll for it? Is that
Not doing an attack,
It's
right?
supposed to be
Alright,
non-combat.
okay?
It's
Yeah,
non-combat.
that's kind of mean. And
I know.
game
Dang it!
breaking.
I just didn't want to get black
Yeah.
tar on my face.
You might not get very much.
That's
We'll
right,
see.
I might
You
not.
have that
Yes, we'll find
protective
out.
slime.
Yes, I have the mucus slime.
You do.
There's a residue on my face.
You do.
Where it still was.
This
You all know
spray
how it
would
is
go
when you
right
wake up
through
on-
and get
we
on your pillow
Barzizel
and
as well. If
snot.
so, roll. Both of you roll
Stuff, and it's
a
just-
dexterity save.
All right,
for
I'm
me.
going to save myself. Dexteritus. I'm very dexteritus.
What do you think Barzizel's dexterity is?
Come on, I need
It's plus, probably a +2.
Okay.
16.
14 for Barzizel.
Okay, so both of you are able to just barely kind of deftly, dodge and maneuver out of the way as this line of gooey, sizzling acid goes spraying past you. You both take 5 points of acid damage.
How many hit points do you think Barzizel has?
15.
Okay.
I know that. And he doesn't die. I mean, if he's killed, he just disappears and is unsummoned back to the Nine Hells where he came from. And he's just resummoned when Baracus casts the spell once again. And now it is Barzizel's turn. And he just took some acid splashing damage. And he thinks...
Reminds him of when he did acid.
Nope,
Also
he
Barzizel.
thinks I'm better suited not being here. And he just... And he disappears.
Of course he does.
What? That wimp of an imp.
He disappears,
Well,
and you don't know what has happened to him.
Well, yes, I'm not even
Tolov,
seeing.
you
I
are
don't
up.
even see him.
I'd like to get right up under him and
Okay.
rapier.
Rapier style. So you maneuver around this way?
Yes.
Which way? Toward me or this way?
That way you're pointing now.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way over here. Rapier brandished. You go slashy. Just a rapier?
Yes.
Okay.
Burning through all the
13.
D6s
What did that
tonight.
hit? No, I should do another one.
I don't think it will.
19.
19 hits.
Everyone's hitting.
Oh.
And no
I
one's
didn't
buying
add-
you guys D6s.
And no one's buying extra D6s.
I keep forgetting to add this. Anyway, we're fine.
Oh.
Oh well, it's okay.
Oh, yeah. I should have helped you.
I didn't even
HLZ knives.
She didn't add her
The
plus
attack
6.
modifier?
Yeah, the attack modifier. I say she should take a D6 back.
HLZ knives
take them
says
back,
he likes that wimp of an imp.
Thank you.
It's a good one.
All right, ready?
Good one.
Thank you, Knives. Ooh,
Hey.
nice.
12.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Wee.
So, yeah, this guy, he's, so focused on Baracus, you come sliding up and you find his perfect spot. Right under these ridges in his armor. You stick it up in there and you sink it all the way to the hilt. And it looks at you and it begins to swipe. It collapses
What?
and falls down dead.
Hey!
One down.
Barzizel, you wuss. I hope Barax isn't listening. Marlon isn't listening from home. He would take that.
Oh, he'd be so mad. He'd be so
what do you
mad
do
at
now?
Barzizel.
Oh.
Run away.
How far am I?
You're about 35 feet away from that guy, so you wouldn't quite be able to run all the way, but you'd get almost all the way there.
No need.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as this happens, blasting up out of the earth behind you
What?
What?
is another one.
Oh, come on.
What the?
So essentially, there's probably one under every single mound.
Whose idea was it to come to this place?
Here's the question. Do we run for it to the watchtower?
And assume they can't go inside me?
Or just so we can get better defensive positioning? And rain it down with arrows?
But what if while we're running they spew that stuff at us?
Well, then we'd be in trouble. But what if someone comes up every single time from the mounds?
Ah, what are the odds?
I didn't do my little card thingies. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I'll do my card thingies. Inaric, you're up.
All right. I'm swinging my longsword. Swing, swing. Oh, not as good. I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration.
Man, very inspired.
Yes.
Great. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is gonna be
So okay.
5 damage.
Okay. Again, you go cutting and slashing through this thing. You guys are just chipping and chipping and chipping, slashing. Pieces of its armor, its shell are going everywhere, and it's just, it's reacting and it's in pain, but it's very hurt, but still standing, still ready to fight and earn its dinner. Dinner. Baracus, you're up.
Okay. Baracus wants to move towards the watchtower,
Okay.
but still be in range. Still be in range to turn and send something at him, so I'm not sure.
Send what?
What's the range on
Eldritch Blast is
Eldritch
60.
Blast?
Eldritch Blast? He's also got Witch Bolt.
Eldritch Blast range is 120 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Witch Bolt, if
Run
you want to
full 30.
use it, is 30 feet.
Okay. So he's going to take his maximum movement towards the tower.
Is that what this represents here? Where was he? He was like right here?
He was there.
Okay.
And he's going to turn back and fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, do it.
That's going to be 17 to hit.
17 hits.
And
these guys have a thick natural armor, but you guys have just found a perfect groove where you just can't miss.
What's the damage? Is it 1d10 for
1d10 force damage, yeah.
It's a 12.
Yeah, there it is.
10.
Hey!
10 on this
Nice
new guy,
job.
yeah?
Yep.
Wow. So, just gritting his teeth the whole time. He runs, he turns.
Bye, McKinley.
He blasts out this purplish nodule of force that just smashes right into this giant insectoid beast.
Yeah.
Chips of its chitinous armor flying as it goes. Anything else?
Bazelon, what happened to you little piece of...
Can he move more?
He cannot.
Okay. He's gonna.
That's
his
right
move.
where he is.
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to Cory. Your turn, my friend.
Yes, I would like to do a little short sword on my friend right here.
Okay.
Let's go. Crit time.
No!
I can't.
Is it a 1?
No.
Oh, I thought
but
it was a
It's
1.
an 8.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Plus.
It's an 8.
You have a 0 on your attack modifier?
No. It's a
Oh,
total
it's
of an
too.
8. Yes.
8 misses.
It's a total of an 8.
So you swing at this thing, and it's you chip away at its armor, but you don't sink, and it doesn't actually hurt it at all.
And then okay, yes, that's all.
That's it. Okay.
Yes, I cannot separate from it.
And it is its turn. So does not get its breath back. So it's just kind of looking left and right, attacking like this. It attacked you recently. It turns quickly. It swipes down at you, Inaric. That's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
What's up, Maddie? Welcome to the broadcast, Matty.
That
Was here and is
Maddie.
here.
Welcome back, Maddie.
Yay.
That is 14 slashing damage.
Oh,
Plus
What?
1 acid damage.
Oh,
I rolled almost max damage on that.
this is not good.
And he, so he bites down on your shoulder and part of your neck, and you just yelp out in pain, and he goes to grapple you. So give me an athletics check to see if you beat his grapple.
16.
16 beats it. So you just,
well done.
you grab your arm and you just like, with feral fury, you're just like, and you bash away his arms as this acid is burning through your skin. That's rough.
Yeah.
Tolov, you're up.
All right. I'm going short bow. For the new guy.
On the new guy. All right. That was almost really low.
Was it? 17.
17 hits.
Okay. 5.
5 points. On the new guy, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna run toward the lighthouse, or the, what is it?
Max
Watchtower.
max distance here?
Yes.
So you're right next to Barzeel here.
No, Bazizel.
Arzezel's in hell. where he
Bazizel,
belongs.
we have cast him into the infernal
So
pits.
you were there. You've run.
Bazizel.
Yeah, and there's an arrow, and it just finds purchase. Right in the, what would be a neck type of area.
Yes.
And he does this kind of thing and kind of shrugs it off. And now it is his turn.
And he's just gonna stay there and take a nap.
He's gonna spit.
He turns and he sees a nice little line of you two right here, and he just spits right at you.
No, why?
Is there another line of...
Are you sure it's in range?
I can count. 5, 2... He moves up.
Oh, son of a gun.
No.
Wait a minute, you already said he spit.
Oh.
You have a lot of
down,
D6s.
you
He's
guys.
gonna
Not
get
anymore. Okay.
So he sprays at you guys. You two. Inaric.
Dexterity, is that right?
Dexterity save.
This has not been rolling for me very well today.
Do you want?
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Both of you.
Wait. 19.
Both of you. Once again, you're able to just quickly dodge out of the way of this line of acid that burns through the grass, splashing all around you. Both of you taking 5 more points of acid damage.
I'm unconscious.
You were unconscious.
Oh
You
no!
are. But
How? I
wait,
didn't
wait,
realize
wait.
you were that hurt.
Wait, how's that? Don't you have a ton of hit
5
points?
hit points. I have 31. I got hit with 9. I got knocked down to 20. I just got hit with 15 points of damage.
Oh, 15. Yeah, that was tough.
All right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I have a bonus action that I can get a second win and get more hit points, but I got hit before I could do it.
Oh no!
So
Inaric.
a bit of acid splashes on you, and
My
just
true
that's
friend.
just this last moment, this last small amount
Oh no.
that causes you to just pass out from exposure and exertion and pain.
Yep.
Tolov, that guy. That brings us to Inaric.
He's
Death
ready
saving
to
throw, my
shred
friend.
him. I was ready to shred
Death saving
him.
throw. 10 or above.
Can use a d6. 11.
You save.
Thank
Okay.
God for those D6s.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for
Thank
the
you,
D6s, everyone.
Maracus, you're
We
up.
very, very, very much
All right.
appreciate it.
Baracus is turning back to this one.
This guy here?
Yep.
Okay.
And he is going to unleash.
Does he have any healing? He doesn't, does he?
Warlocks generally don't do healing at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
Baracus is chill.
You've got Eldritch Blast. It's a cantrip. You can do that over and over again. You've got
he's
Witch Bolt. I think he's got...
Witch Bolt's only 30 feet, right?
Witch Bolt's only 30 feet.
I'm going to...
So,
But
in
Witch
fact,
Bolt, Witch Bolt would do 2d12 lightning damage, and then it's like a bolt that stays with them turn after turn after turn. He just kind of sits there maintaining it.
It's a ranged attack spell.
It is a ranged spell attack.
Okay. All right. He's gonna go within range and cast some Witch Bolt.
At who?
At
This
that
guy?
one.
Ranged spell attack.
Better pay off.
He's not pointing in the right direction, is he?
Yeah.
It's more or less. So he steps out.
Wait, he has 5 left, by the way.
Let's see.
Now he's 4.
Now he's at 4. Yeah. No, sorry, he had 4 left.
Now he's 3.
Now he's 3.
Free to follow.
It's
Free
free
to
to follow.
follow.
If you're watching, it's free to follow everyone.
Oh no.
Oh,
I was using
it
the
was the last one.
Last one.
Hey,
All right.
good one.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, the question is, would 14
All right.
have hit?
Baracus is out
I didn't
of
want to
D6s.
figure that out. That
Rock
was
is
his
out
only
of
move.
D6s, everybody.
That was his
So
only
you,
move.
you reach out with your hand like this, Baracus does, and he just punches through the air, and exploding out of this hand is this murky, inky black mark.
like it.
And it just sears through the air, and it just hits this this beast, this creature. These things are called ink eggs.
Ooh.
And it just envelops it in this black inky like halo. And you do 2d12 lightning damage.
Yes.
One more.
Just one.
4.
4 total.
That is a strong, inky black movement.
Now, the thing about the spell is, so you can use your action on subsequent turns to continue to deal 2d12, but the spell ends if you use your action to do anything else.
So it's like full concentration.
I'm going to
Full
maintain
concentration,
that
not just spell
concentration.
concentration.
Like moving concentration.
You can't, like, you can do your movement, but you can't do more movement, or you can't, like, you know.
Oh, so he could be concentrating and like take steps backwards or something while he's still.
Well, you're allowed your movement. You're
Yeah,
just not
okay.
allowed any other type of action other than to hold that spell in place. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range of it, or has total cover from you. So it's pulsating on this thing, hurting it quite a bit. That brings us up to Corian.
Can I? Is giving a healing potion movement or an action?
An action.
Well,
Drinking it yourself, I allow that to be a bonus action.
okay.
But, you know, dumping it down someone else's gullet would be a bonus action.
Gotta finish him off. We did a
All
lot
right,
of
all right.
damage to him.
My short sword into his chitinous belly, under
Yes.
under crunnels.
Under Crunnels.
Oh, all right. That's better. That's better. 19.
19 hits.
All right. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. A hearty and healthy 5.
Okay. This guy's tough. You slash at it, and I mean, it howls out in pain once again. Like, it's kind of hobbling. It's still standing, but it's
Still alive?
It's almost dead. It's almost dead.
This one is still alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the other one you hit with like chromatic orb,
We have a
which
serious
really
problem.
hurt it quick,
Yeah.
and I don't even know
A lot of stabbing with that.
something. You guys have been chipping away at this one, but that one took.
I mean, he took like 23 damage right away
Yeah.
from you.
Yep. It
Yeah.
did. Action
Okay.
surge. It was big.
Um,
But this one is hurt big time. So that's your attack.
I mean, I'm not going to leave a fallen friend, so.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the Ankeg's turn, which is next to you. It's just received this attack from you.
Yes.
It's going to come at you.
Yes. Roll low.
And let's see. Oh, it's a natural 1.
Come on, did you do that for real? Was that
That's
a
a
real
natural
natural one?
My new runic dice,
Failed you.
they failed me.
Nice.
So natural
Right.
1. It
Finally.
it brings its head down right near your shoulder to try and bite you, and you just dodge out of the way quickly, and it misses you entirely, and it just kind of rears back up, and that's it. Tolov, you are up. Short bow,
Yes, sorry. Short bow, 19.
19 hits.
At which one? At the.
The one that's dying.
Oh, which one?
The one that is hovering above
This one
my
here?
friends.
Okay.
Yeah. 9.
Okay. How do you kill it?
Tolov!
I pull my bow back and I look it dead in its left eye. And I go, adios, mother bleeper. And then and it goes whoosh, right through the eye.
That arrow just lodges, thunk, just pounds, boom, right into his eye, just as you said. I mean, it's just reared up from trying to bite down on Corian, and as it does so, it just collapses dead.
Ollie Juice is in the house!
Ollie
$50!
Juice.
Come on,
Ollie Juice.
Thank you,
Ollie
Ollie.
Juice.
Ollie Juice.
See, that's what you get when you kill things
Yes!
with an arrow to the eyeball.
Ollie Juice,
You get
come on. Our
Ollie
new,
Juice. Thank you,
our
Ollie
new
Juice.
subscriber who was gifted a subscription last week, Oliver. Ollie Juice.
Right.
Thank
And
you,
he's also
Ollie
a dice
Juice.
winner.
Ollie Juice, we do have a new gift in play. I don't know if you were watching or not, but Now the $5 gift is a D20 reroll, and congrats on the kill, Tolov. A song must be sung. So a song. So we added a new gift, a D20 reroll. So that's now the $5, and then the $10 is the D6, and the $15 is the song, and then the $20 is the fractured soul. So, however you would like to split up that 50, a song must be sung.
So I don't know if it's song now or if it's going to be sung.
Probably at the end of the fighting. Yes, I think at the end of the fighting.
So let us know.
Corey's just
Thank you very much once again.
Yeah. Like, it's
I'm
dead.
unconscious.
I got ichor on my head, and I don't know
Let's
what
have
to
Anaric
do.
sing while he's unconscious.
And my friend is dead.
It sounds like that.
Yeah. Okay. So that brings us to this Ankeg's turn here.
This is dice music.
So yeah, I mean,
Ooh, I like that.
these things
Very
are
eerie.
It's crazy.
are they're not intelligent beasts. They're intelligent enough to know where their next meal is coming from.
No.
So he just sees the thing nearest to him, and that's Corian.
No,
So he
Corey.
rushes up to you, right behind you,
Oh, I thought I was in the clear.
You get 20.
bites down on you.
I thought I was in the clear.
You might be unconscious.
Natural 2.
Yes.
Do I even bother?
Bard.
Yes.
7.
2
2
D6s to
Tola.
Thank you, Ollie
Well
Juice.
done,
How about some D6s to the
No,
DM?
please
no,
don't.
he's
He's
been
killing
slaughtering
us.
us. So he misses you. I'm gonna save that D6. I might need it.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
I mean, regardless, D6 wouldn't have even. I mean, it would have gotten you up to an 8.
Well, I have a
but you
plus
should
5.
definitely use it.
Oh,
Oh.
2, 7.
2, so 7.
Plus 7. Oh, no, still would not have gotten me. Oh, you know what? Use it.
Use it.
Use it. No, use
Yeah,
it. Use
you know
it.
what?
I
Use it.
I
What did I
use
say?
it.
I just didn't
Try.
use it.
Try
Try
again. If you shall succeed, fail, succeed.
Okay,
Try and fail and succeed.
Uh-huh. So
Make sure you fail whenever
I
you
don't know.
try
I
to
can't remember what your AC is, but
I'm not gonna tell you.
gonna use it. So he misses, and that's gonna be his turn. So that brings us to Anaric.
Death saving
Death saving throw, my dude.
Save it. Save it.
10 or above.
You're gonna be fine. You're fine. No, don't waste it. Don't waste it. Just don't waste it.
All right. Failed. I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you have a success and a fail. Brings us to Baracus.
A
right,
reroll
he's-
for Anaric.
he's
Anaric, wait, you got a reroll from Ollie Juice. Do you want to use it
You want to use it now, or do you want to save
for
it?
the death saving throw? When he does it,
I-
if you oh no, it's a death saving throw, right? Forget it. Do you want to
Well,
use
it's
it?
I'll
I mean,
save
it's-
it for the next round.
It's
Okay, yes.
it's a D20. So, however you use a D20, it could be a death saving throw, it could be attack, it could be a
No,
save,
I
a
was thinking
skill
of something
check.
else. I was thinking of something else. So, all right, Anaric,
right.
you have a, but because I was thinking if he
Unless you
succeeded,
guys-
would he wake up? And no, he's just
He would just stop dying.
he's just trying to stop dying.
He would
if-
become what the
if you
book,
get-
what the rules say, stabilized.
I'm using it.
He's using it.
Yay!
He's using it. Yes.
Watch
Ollie
it be a
Juice.
while.
I hope it works.
11!
Yes. Ollie Juice.
Ollie
So
Juice!
that's another save.
Juice.
So 2 saves.
2 saves.
Oh wait.
What?
Said Corian and Tolov get a reroll. All right.
The rerolls are $5.
Yeah, rerolls
Okay,
are $5.
does that bring us to 50?
I
What's the math on that?
Yeah.
The song.
So 15. The song is 15. That's
10,
30.
20, 35, and Corian and Tolov. So yes, Corian and Tolov. Yes, that brings us to 50. Thank you.
Thank
you, Ollie
Thank you.
Juice.
Did you
Very
grab your
generous,
D6
as always.
Or
I
your-
did, I
your
did.
2D your two
Thank
D6s.
you.
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
So you are close
How-
to
Let's see. Where
not
do I keep
dying
track of
anymore,
this?
which is great. That brings us to Corian. You are up.
Yes. So I have this beast behind me.
He's right on you. Yeah.
He's on me. Then I am going to swing around with my short sword.
All right. As you do so, let's see what happens.
Come on. I'm gonna use a D6. 8, 13, and all right, 19.
Oh, yes.
19 hits.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, you were sitting on the fence there.
Yes, I was. Oh, come on. 4.
4 points of damage. Okay. This guy's relatively new to the battle. I mean, he's
Yes.
taken some hits, but he's in good shape right now. That was 4.
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't say he's in good shape. He's got like 50 mandibles. But just weird
Okay,
shape.
so yeah, you slash at him, you chip away at him. Little spurt of brown ichor comes spraying out.
And I say, how's that for the hair?
It's not good. Not good at all.
That's what I say when I
You
when
see-
But it
you see
burns-
aliens?
Maybe it burns away your mucus. Your dried mucus.
It probably dries out the hair very badly.
Okay. And out of nowhere, Barzizel appears.
Ah!
He has not been rolling
Bam!
well.
He reappears. He just went invisible.
He
can go invisible.
He didn't
He's-
go to hell.
No.
Ah.
He needs to be sent. Commanded to.
I'm surprised Baracus didn't command him to go after his.
So
whipping.
poof, he reappears, quickly slashes out with his tail
Yes, he does.
at a 3.
With a 15, so that's an
It
an
hits.
18.
So what do we say? We said 1d4
1d4.
plus 2.
Plus- Okay.
This will be
Oh, good morning,
4.
good morning,
4 total.
Spartanek.
Spartanek.
So finally, he, surprises this thing, whips his tail around, slashes it right across like the face area of this thing, and just kind of zips around, gets a quick hit in.
So I think I have the most forwards. Yes.
Is he gonna move as part of this hit, or is he just gonna keep hovering there?
Can he go invisible
You never
again?
claimed it last week, did you?
I
Oh, he did. Okay.
no, because he used his action to
Okay.
turn visible.
So he's just going to move out of the way.
Okay.
Safe distance.
Okay, so he's gonna move. This thing's gonna swipe at him as he moves away.
Trying to hit me.
That's a 9 to hit, and his AC is probably like 11. So,
Well
he
done,
misses.
Barzizel.
no. So he takes this damage. He swings and he misses him, just as this little imp goes, deftly flying away. Tolov, you're up.
All right. We're going to short bow.
Do it.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Reroll.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
Yes, Ollie Juice.
Attacking with
But you cannot use
advantage,
d6s
essentially.
on the reroll. We that was our.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yes,
it was either or.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, let's hope for the best.
Ooh, maybe.
14.
14 just hits.
Oh!
AC 14.
Thank you, Matt. Ollie Juice.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
Ollie Juice saving the day.
Hey, 12. Nope, 10.
Okay.
Nice.
So you find this like perfect. I mean, in the midst of being stung and slashed, you just sight down this perfect hollow between its plates. Boom! Your arrow finds purchase. As some of its weird brown blood sprays out. Almost a perfect hit. You've got movement. Stay right where you are.
We'll go a little more toward the...
A little more
What should I
toward
call
the tower here.
Yes.
The watchtower.
I keep saying lighthouse, but that's not what it is.
I mean, it kind of is.
You don't know what it is.
I don't know what
could
it
be
is.
It might have
just a
been
tall
it
thing.
might
Is
have
that
been
as
an
far
old-
as you want to go, or a little farther?
Let's go a little further. I can still hit him from there.
How's that?
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
And it is his turn. Yeah, I mean, he's just, let's see what happens here. He does not get his breath back.
Wait. Baracus missed a turn
Um,
because he moved.
Baracus is after you,
He moved since. Yeah, right. So
and we are here.
so we missed him after that saving throw.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give him a turn.
That's right. We did.
What's he going to
So
do?
he's still
That is true.
got his
Witch Bolt.
witch bolt going.
That's right.
Yes, and
That's
it
right.
moved closer, so 2d12 damage.
I hope that Lincoln
do
still has the
this.
guitar in case
4
Yeah.
the moment strikes.
and 12.
No!
Oh!
Yes! Baraka!
Witch bolt. Witch bolt.
How does it die?
Yeah!
Oh, 'cause I
Can
was
you
about to
pick it
die.
up at all with the witch bolt?
Sure.
Just gonna pick it up just a little bit and slam him down, and then
Over and over again, like the Hulk.
So, Baracus is just like so ticked off because he didn't kill any
Nathan's in the
orcs,
house.
and it's just his time, you know. And so he just, by force of will, he uses his witch bolt, which is just surrounding this thing, and just kaboosh, kaboosh, and there's like this arcing black, terrible energy. I don't even know what kind of energy it is. It's lightning damage. Just coursing through this thing, and boosh, 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 as he slams it a few times, and it ultimately just.
Ollie Juice, another $50. Come on,
Thank you,
Oliver.
Ollie.
Reward for
my
another
goodness.
kill.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
What is it?
What did it say? It just said yay. That's
So
Yay.
another
this
kill,
thing
a
lays dead at
$50
your
for a
feet.
kill.
I think it was pronouncing the letters.
Yeah, Y.
So this thing lays dead at your feet.
Yay!
As Baracus is just my kill. My kill.
He hasn't killed
Yeah.
someone in so long.
He's just really excited. Cecil, get over here. Let's celebrate my kill.
Good job, boss. I helped.
Okay, so
It's a good time.
So-
The song is supposed to be out.
strangely, what you're left with is this quiet stillness. You look up, and whatever might have been flying around above you is no longer there, and it's just you're left with, apart from the panting, exhaustion and strain from this battle. You hear the sound of the sea, not far from where you are here on the coastline. But you have lying around you these three very large beasts.
Everyone hears this, but Inarik.
Anaric does lie bleeding out.
No, I would like to. I shall cast a healing word on Inara.
Okay, what do you say?
I put in. From the land of Azalea, may thou rise.
All right. And what is it, 1D?
Oh, Spartanek! Fractured subscriber, Spartanek! Yes, thank you for subscribing, Spartanek. New father, Spartanek.
Nice.
New father?
Yes, a little
Like-
baby girl.
Wow!
Congratulations!
That's great news. So healing word, do you know what that does?
I do. I have it right here.
Okay.
Bless you. D4 plus 3.
D4 plus 3 healing.
6.
6
Yes,
points of healing.
thank
You are
you.
up. So yeah, this warm, reassuring, penetrating, essence just envelops you as your cuts and bumps and scrapes. The acid is like expunged from your blood.
Am I
you're-
dead?
And you are not dead.
I don't feel dead.
You look dead.
I look dead, eh?
You
Everyone's
smelled
got
a
to
little
take their
dead.
turn looking dead.
Yes.
Thank you. What happened?
Let me tell you. I pull out my lute. Well, Anaric, when you see a bug, you gotta stomp on its head. When you see an insect, gotta make sure it's dead.
True.
Stomp it with your feet, or an eldritch blast.
That's right.
Use a witch bolt too, because you know it's gonna last. We are the bug killers. Here we are the bug killers. Yes, we are the bug killers. Here we are the bug killers. Yes, we are. Hey, don't you go calling Orcan or
a text to those bug boys who come a-knocking. You know just what to do. Yes, send them away, cause we are the bug killers. Yes, we are. We are the bug killers. Yes, we are. You know it. Bug killers. Yes, we are. We are the bug killers. Yes, we are.
Wow. All of you getting in on the song.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
That one was for you, Ollie Juice.
I was actually
No,
able to sing. I'm feeling healthy enough after that. Whatever.
Now, didn't you
bardic
donate
thing
another
you did.
50?
He
They did,
did.
yes, he did, and he's
Confused.
waiting for you to finish talking to find out what to do with it. But
Okay, well, I mean,
Oh,
yes, you
juice.
find yourself.
I still have one.
You were
D20.
rejuvenated,
No. Did I
especially
re-roll
from
my
that
D20?
invigorating song.
Right.
As part of the healing word that you received.
Thank you.
You survey the scene around you, and like I said, there.
And
It's clear that these mounds that you would have been walking on are probably the result of subterranean activity.
Yes,
from
I would like to
these.
go to one of the holes that it came out of, to go peer down, like to see,
Okay.
and see what's going on.
Sure.
Where it burst out of the ground.
And so what you see is, it comes bursting out of the ground, and like a lot of dirt comes flying up, but then kind of settles back in. So it's not
Okay.
like a tunnel.
Right.
Like if these were like giant worms, they would like tunnel through the earth. These things leave behind them a churned up earth. There's a bit of a hole there, that like a depression in the ground that probably goes down 5-6 feet, but there's no like real.
There's nothing to really
No
see.
real tunnel underneath it. I
Right.
mean, it's a safe assumption that there's probably like burrows, maybe far subterranean, that they might live in under the ground. But a lot of the bumpy, undulating mounds that I described earlier are simply just the result over time of these things just making their way through the general area.
Okay. Well, I would say we maybe go to this watchtower and explore up there a little. Possibly it might be a good time to rest since it's nighttime. It's night, right?
Yep.
That
It's,
sounds like a good idea. I don't want to be out in the open here.
yeah,
much
it's about
longer.
7:30
Yes.
at the earliest, if not closer.
By the
to
way,
8.
when it's an appropriate time, Olidris would like us to sing about the new baby spawn of Spartanex.
Wow. Okay.
But when it's an appropriate time, I think once we're
okay.
ready to rest,
It's a kind
etc.
gift.
It's very kind.
We have to make sure it's safe in there first.
Yes.
let's
So
let's
go to
do
the
it now.
watchtower. Oh, right now?
Sure.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling very inspired. My friends, please gather around.
So he's asking for a song for another viewer.
Yes.
Yes.
See, the D&D community, guys,
It's very sweet.
it's awesome.
Yes,
Love
it's
that.
very
You guys
nice.
are awesome.
Lullaby, singing to the little one. Lullaby, you know, in our life we will have some fun. Don't you know that I love you, like flicking off a little fleck of something that is wonderful, because this is about the daughter of Spartanex.
There we go. Bring it around.
Little girl, you're the light of his eye. Little girl, he will help you when you cry. Little girl, you are the light of his eye. So, little girl, I will never say goodbye. We will play all day and night, 'cause you're keeping me up at night. Oh yes, you are, you're newborn. And we will play princess and drink a cup of tea, 'cause you're British. We will do what you want, 'cause you are the light of my eye. And whenever I see you, my soul just goes up into the sky. Little girl,
Light up your eye.
little girl,
That was really
That was awesome.
Nice.
Somebody clip that and give it to
Send it to Spartanek. Yes.
Spartanek.
I mean,
makes
some
me
of it had a little
cry.
rough,
That
but
was-
Spartanek, congratulations.
See what D&D does for people,
This is what
everybody.
D&D does for people.
This is D&D.
seriously tear up.
Thank you,
goodness.
Ollie and Spartanek and
We had a real moment here, and that was
Corian for singing.
that's
We
valuable.
appreciate, you, and he is actually British, so that's.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
why.
thought it was
That's why it's
random,
good
but I was
morning
into
for
it.
him.
That's right.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
You know, whenever I say good morning to people at work, I put on like a Monty Python accent. Morning. You know, it's like Sam eggs, ham, egg, sausage, and spam, please. Morning. You know, if you know that skit. But anyways,
How do they respond?
they look at me like, and then they say, oh, morning. I guess. They're all buried in their coffee, so they wouldn't know.
Sure.
You know, what would be funny is if Spartanek just said, "Oh, by the way, it's a boy." I'm hoping I remember that it is a girl.
A little boy.
You cause
Another
so much
$15
joy.
and you could rewrite your song.
And also, by the way, Olaju says, 1 Korean, 1 Inaric, 2 Tolov gets a reroll, and the DM gets a D6. All right, so
Ooh, nice.
Korean's got a
Thank
reroll,
you.
Inaric's got a reroll, Tolov's got 2 rerolls, and a DM 6.
So that's
Thank you,
rerolls
Ollie
are
Juice.
Rerolls are 5. So
5,
5,
so
10,
that's
15,
20.
20, and then 30,
30.
and then a song. Yeah.
great.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Ollie Juice, you rock. Thank
Oh,
you.
no,
Yeah.
there might be actually one more. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, no, that's right. That's
20.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
30.
Oh, look at that. Ollie Juice clipped it.
45.
Ollie
The
Juice
song
clipped
would
it.
make 45.
45.
So,
So,
there's
he
another
gets
5
one
sitting
more.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a 5 sitting there waiting.
10,
That's awesome,
20.
Ollie. Just thank you.
A
30,
D6 is 30.
45.
And then 45. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's one more
So
reroll in there.
One more $5 in
One
there.
more reroll in there, Ollie Juice, if you want to give it.
To the DM.
No.
Come on.
He does not
Have a
need
heart.
them.
Have a heart.
Spartanek says,
have
Ollie,
a
just
heart.
thank you for that. That was
Be-
really nice
be
of
my
you.
dude.
That was
Okay.
so nice.
So I would say let us go to
Yes,
the
rerolls will
watchtower.
carry over if they don't get.
Yes, rerolls will
Yes.
carry over. But we
Just
cannot
like other
use
dice.
D6s additives to our reroll.
That's correct.
That is one of our rules,
correct.
our new rules with the new D20 reroll. I would say we go and inspect the watchtower to see if there are any something, so we can go inside it.
Or any signs
Amen.
of some
Or
kind of
walk up to it and see what it
winged
is. We haven't
beast
even
or
walked up to
dragon
it yet.
nest.
Okay.
Question
Yes.
about the reroll. It's not like advantage, right? It's like you're literally deleting the first roll. So if you rolled lower, you wouldn't get the
Correct.
higher of the two. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a
Oh, that's a
roll
good
that
question.
you must take.
That's
Okay.
a good question.
Okay.
Very good. Distinguishing question.
Highest D20 gets the reroll. Here we go. Do it. Do it.
Highest
Here
D20
we go.
gets the-
Highest D20.
That's
I think that
fantastic.
as
Highest D20.
fastest, I don't know why.
10.
I got a big 3.
11.
You got it. I got a 10 too.
Oh!
You got it with an 11?
Wow. With 11. Nice,
I couldn't roll
Oliver.
higher
Thank
than
you,
that.
Ollie Juice.
Nice, Oliver.
Wow.
Thank you, Ollie Juice.
That's a fun way of doing it.
That is
is
a really
fun.
fun
Thank you.
way of doing it, Ollie Juice.
Very cool.
Pit us all against each other.
I love how Ollie Juice is like a
Yeah.
total co-creator in
Yeah,
this show.
yeah.
I
Well, that's
love
what
it.
we want. We want our people to participate with us and feel like they're a part of it. So thank you.
You are a part of it.
Yes, big time, big time. Okay, so you kind of set yourselves. You're dusting yourselves off. You know, there's some injuries and things like that.
Wait. All right, no, nothing.
Okay, so you look up at this imposing tower, and what you see here is a once tall, elegant tower. It's clear. This is clear to you as you stand before it, even though it's dark out. What was once smooth, fine-fitting stonework all around the tower is now very irregular and rough. It's covered in grime and like floral overgrowth. It may have once stood almost to a height of about 100 feet, but now it's closer to 50. The top half of the tower is kind of... It's almost like someone grabbed it and just tore it off, right? I just use that as a description. A Titan did not walk through here and do that, but looks as though that's kind of what happened. So the top of the tower is clearly exposed to the elements. Rubble, evidence of the ruin, is lying all around the base of the tower. Excuse me. And whether or not its destruction occurred to some type of seismic activity or something less natural, you have no idea. But that's what you see before you. Tolov, you are closest. Give me a perception check.
8. Should I roll again? Should I do?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Total, that's with your
Use
perception
Yeah.
modifier.
Use them.
10,
Let's be very perceptive on this.
14. Well, I'll be gone. So I'm just 15.
Yeah, you can use one more
One
if
more.
you want.
Let's do it. Let's see what's in there. 17.
Okay. In situations like this, it's the DM's purview to come up with a DC or a difficulty class for them to beat. A little peek behind the curtain for those of you in Watcherland. And the number I put on her passing or failing that was a 13. So
Sweet.
you passed it.
Well,
So you guys are kind of brushing yourselves off. Tolov is closer to the tower than most of you, and she's taking a pretty concerted look. She didn't take a lot of damage. Took a bite very early on. Right?
Now I got 15 points of damage.
Took some damage. So you're looking up. There's, not a lot of adornment to this tower. It's fairly plain looking, but there is like what would be a second-story window, right here. That's what this little thingy is right here. And you see somebody in there.
Oh.
And it's a Zvart.
what? A Zvart?
No!
A freaking
It's a
Zvart?
Zvart. And he sees you see him, and he bolts and disappears out from the frame of the window.
And he was alone, from what I could see.
That's the only
I
thing
just
you
saw
saw.
the one. Oh no!
How do you react? What do you do?
I go, ah!
What?
There's a Zvart
Where? And I
in
look around.
here.
In your body? Where?
She didn't say.
Somebody's
Well, I don't know.
vomit.
I'm not looking at her yet.
Yeah.
I was looking around.
Korean, use your mind. Would there be a
I have
Zvart in my
poisonous
body?
ichor that's streaming down my shoulder. I'm having a difficulty
Do you
right now.
think there is a Zvart
I
inside my body at this
don't
moment,
know.
like I was possessed?
What are you doing? I have no idea what you're doing, and you just called out.
I'm looking at Zvarts in the window.
In the window?
Zvart singular.
Up there in the watchtower?
Yes.
Well, son of a gun, I hate Svarts.
Okay, see you later.
Let's go.
Oh,
Shall we go?
okay.
I mean, I'm hurt very badly right now.
How badly are you hurt?
I mean, pretty badly. But, well, if there's a Svart in there, let's go get him. And Arik, what do you think? No.
I think it's worth carefully investigating.
Is it, okay, how high was the window?
It's a second story, so it's probably the window is probably, 12 or 13 feet high.
And how high does this go? Like,
50
goes up.
feet, right?
It goes up about 50 feet.
so they're about like 5.
So there would
levels.
be periodic, every 15 feet or so, there'd be periodic windows going up the height of this thing.
I'm interested in shelter.
I think maybe we need to rest. What if there are hundreds inside?
That's a good point. Well, they'll just come after us if there are. What are you saying? We should.
Can we stealthily sleep?
What are the alternatives as far as so we've got the coast this way.
Yeah, just beyond the tower, probably
So where the blue
50
is.
feet at the most beyond the tower is the edge of the cliff. And, the cliff just goes down for about 200 feet down to the water.
He's seen us.
Yes, which is a problem.
So if we go rest somewhere nearby, that's
So,
not
you
terribly
guys are sitting
safe
here
either.
talking this whole time. I mean, no swarm of Zwarts have come flying out to get you.
Yes, I know, but then maybe they're being sneaky.
Maybe they're having the same conversation inside.
Yes, maybe they're like, they've seen us.
Seen us.
Third time ago. Rotten Peggy, why did you wake me up?
Oh. Is it the head?
All right. I kind of
How do you
the voice.
respond to this?
I kind of want to go kick in the door.
Do it. Let's do it.
All right,
Let's
before I
it.
do.
There's no door. It's just an open,
Just walk in.
All right.
open doorway.
Before I do, I'm going to use
Demon imp. Wimp of an imp. You wimp of it.
my second wind bonus action to regain another 1d10 plus 1 hit points.
Okay.
That's 6 extra hit points.
All right.
Better than I was. And I'm going to walk through the door.
Do you follow him?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
let's-
this is carefully. This is like.
Okay. Are you
peeking.
stealthing or are you?
I think
just
I should
walking
be
carefully?
stealthy. I'm trying to sneak in and see
and I would like to
if
stealth
there's
as well
any
with him.
immediate
And I would
danger.
also
Can't
like
you
to
go
stealth.
invisible?
Oh, that's what I should do. I'm going to go invisible.
And I'm going to stealth.
And I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
Also.
So you go invisible. I mean, you can roll stealth just to make sure, see if you're not tripping over stuff. And
18.
18 stealth here.
Well, so it's a 7.
All right.
I'm apparently going to be very noisy.
You're invisible. Roll with advantage.
That's good.
You have a reroll, Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Corian?
you do, don't you?
I do have a reroll.
You can use it or not.
Oh, you know what? Yes, I'm going to. All these use. I'm using your reroll. Thank you.
Did you roll for Baracus? Or is he not
worse?
stealthing?
Oh, no.
I think he's kind of. Well, maybe he should go with them, but I think he just wants to
Staying
get
back?
out of the open. But
Okay.
he's not trying to go in.
All right.
I'm going to use him.
You can't.
You can't use it on your reroll.
Oh, you're right. 8.
8. Okay.
And
So you're first.
14.
You are behind him. You're third. Okay. So you're invisible. You go walking into this space, and you walk through this open, large, what once was like kind of an ornate doorway. There must have been a door here. Now it's just an archway. You walk in. It's like a front entry hall, and it's clearly was once very elegant. But now there's evidence of some tattered and torn furniture, what was once plush and comfortable. Very high up on the walls, like reaching up to the ceiling and down, are some tapestries which are old and moldy and torn. A little bit, there's evidence of some burning on them as well. And there's a stairway off to your right that goes up along the curved edge of the tower, the inside of the tower, leading up to the second floor. And there is a doorway across. So there's like a straight wall kind of separating this bottom floor with a doorway in it that leads into a room beyond.
And who are we all now in the room?
You've all walked into the room.
We've all walked into the room. Okay.
Okay, so Baracus is going to now follow along.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where's Baracus? We're
He
1,
was
2,
just
3.
outside.
He's just
behind
lingering
us?
outside.
Oh, okay.
Because he's
Okay.
very low on hit points as well.
So as soon as all of you find your way into the tower, you hear a thump in that other room in front of you, like a door slamming.
Oh.
Like a door slamming or like someone falling?
It's like a wooden thump, like a door slamming sound.
So it's got to be some sort of being, not a Zvart, right?
Are you who's invisible?
It's not the door. Like
Yes.
again, there's a doorway, but there's no door there. It's open. Just in the other room, you hear a sound coming out of it of a door being slammed shut.
Right.
And I want to walk closer without crossing the plane of the door and
Okay.
look in to see
While you're
what
invisible.
I can see.
Yes.
While you're invisible. Okay, you look in, and what you see in this room is it's a very Spartan room. There's not much in here. But what you do see is very glaring. There is a statue in this room, and it is a statue of a bronze griffin sitting on a pedestal. And you know what a griffin is, right?
Very
It's
cool.
like a giant
Gryffindor.
eagle.
Gryffindor.
Quite possibly what was
Yeah,
flying
but
overhead.
with the back end of a lion.
A lion. Yes.
So there's a statue of a griffin. It's large. I mean, its wings are furled out like this. It's eagle wings, and they touch almost the ceiling, 15-foot high ceiling. And underneath, not directly in front of and on the floor of this statue is a trapdoor.
Oh.
It's not a secret trapdoor. It's just a trapdoor in the floor.
So a door in the floor.
In the floor.
A door in the floor.
And that's really all there is.
Is there anything more?
Nope. There's nothing more in this room.
More.
You haven't walked into the
to go to
room
the
yet.
store.
You're just kind of looking through invisibly through the doorway.
Can griffins turn into statues?
Why do you ask?
Give
Where
me-
are you?
Give me a nature check.
Where are you, Inarik?
Wait, wasn't there? What was the thing that was turning things to stone before?
Those are Medusas. I mean,
Basilisks.
Basilisks. And
But
also
they're-
Medusas.
This is
but
a bronze
basilisks.
statue.
I'm using my reroll.
bronze.
Using his reroll.
Oh, using his reroll not too well.
It was better, but still just a 5.
Okay.
Did I
You
use my reroll?
think to
I
yourself, and you're not quite sure. You can't recall the size a griffin should be. So
Inarik, where are you?
I'm looking through the doorway.
What do you see?
There's a stone statue of a griffin in a hole in the floor like a trapdoor. That I'm sure.
Stone? It smells more metallic.
Right, it's like a bronzish statue.
Ah.
Smells more.
that's metagaming.
But we just saw one flying overhead. I just was wondering if it was. I don't want to go into the.
Open the door in the floor.
It's already open, I think.
you recall well enough
Is
that
I
thing
go
flying
towards the-
above was much bigger than this
All right.
statue.
I go towards the door. I'm going to go towards the door.
Right, I'm
So
gonna
you
go open
walk
up the
into
trapdoor.
you walk towards the door. Boom!
Oh,
You slam right into his backside.
Inarik, why don't you give us a sign as to where you are?
I was just whispering. Couldn't you hear where the whispering was coming from?
Well, you're 15 feet in
Your
the air.
head's
I
up there,
can't.
dude.
How do I know where your body is? Can you go on? Can you revisibility yourself?
Become visible.
Yes.
Revisible.
Reveal your secrets.
I don't want to yet.
Okay, fine.
fact,
And I feel around. I feel for.
I'm going to go
feel
in
for him so I can
while he's feeling it.
go
me,
around.
While he's copping a feel again.
I'm going to move out of the way so he doesn't have
So
to
I
keep
look in.
feeling
I
it.
look into the, and that's what I see.
You see
I
the same thing.
I see the same thing.
Yeah.
Did you see this door open?
No, but we
Yeah.
we heard it.
I mean,
I know,
it's,
we assume
it's,
it-
it's
that's
dark, but there's a window on one wall that's allowing some moonlight in.
I would like to detect magic.
Okay.
One of my cantrips, I believe.
Okay.
Do I roll?
I have a question. Did you say in this room there's nothing else? There's no other door. There's no. It's like it's
No
an
other
in room.
door. There's no bookshelves. No
Okay,
furniture.
so there's okay,
Yeah.
but there is a window.
There is a window.
And is
yeah.
is there any glass in the window?
No, it's open.
It's so it's okay, like busted out or it's
No,
been
it's
opened.
just an open window. Yeah.
Do I need to roll to detect
No,
magic?
detect magic. You just cast it. It's concentration. Lasts 10 minutes, and you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
All right.
So you do so.
I'm going to cast that.
So you cast detect magic, and the statue itself glows very brightly to your eyes. Yep.
No traces of anything leading into the trapdoor or anything?
No.
All right. I'm going to very carefully, without touching the statue, go over to the... open the
Have
trapdoor.
you? So you've entered the room.
I'm going to enter the
Okay.
room.
The moment you enter the room, this statue, this griffin head, points at you, and its mouth opens.
Even though I'm invisible, it can see me somehow. All right.
And it begins to speak in common.
Oh,
I can understand
And it
that.
says, "Rich men want me. Poor men have me. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. Place this in my mouth, and you may pass."
Rich men want me,
we will
poor men.
starve.
Poor men have me.
Place this in my mouth,
If you eat me, you will die.
and you may pass. It's a riddle.
Yes.
It's a riddle. It's a riddle. And I said, it's a riddle.
Keep your voice down.
Well, where do you think this party is?
Riddlester.
Rich men want me. Poor men have me. All right. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. So we have to think of something that we can put in his mouth. It's most likely something tangible. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. Rich men want me. Poor men have me. Well, what do poor people have that rich want? Nothing. This riddle is too difficult. I didn't go to school.
Oh, it's rich men don't want me.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry.
Rich men don't want me.
Can you redo the whole riddle?
I misspoke.
As a Gryffindor.
Rich men don't want me.
Okay.
Poor men have me. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me,
Okay.
will starve.
Rich men do not want me.
place this in my mouth and you may pass.
Okay. Rich men do not want me.
If you eat it, if you have it, you will starve. So if you eat it, you will die. But if you have it, so have it must not be like eating it, obviously. And it must be some sort of word that means two different things,
Yeah.
right?
Can we look at the chat
If
to
you
see if
someone
they...
in the chat
Pigeon
possibly
Rat knows?
can let us know. Rich men.
Would you rather us solve it on our own?
I would.
Okay, chat. Don't tell us what it is.
if
Don't
you
tell us what
know,
it is. Pigeon
hold
Rat,
it in.
don't tell us what it is.
Yet.
All right.
Yet.
Tell us yet.
Things
Yet.
rich men don't want. Poverty.
Yes, poverty. Poor men have me. Disease.
Oh yeah.
Um,
You don't eat a disease.
Right. What's something that don't want me?
If you eat me, you will die. A Big Mac.
Poor men have
yeah.
me. Bread.
But rich men might want bread.
Um,
Unless they're keto.
that's right.
Is that a dig at keto?
I mean, is it necessarily food that we would be putting in? Because if you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. It's like, it's not necessarily
no.
the food.
It's
right?
probably
If you eat
not
it,
a food,
it's
it
probably
being
not
a
food.
riddle.
Why do I feel like I've heard this?
Yes. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. What makes you starve? Some measles.
Is it some measles?
If you have me, you will starve.
Find some measles and put them in his mouth and see what happens.
If you have, I would like to do a. Can I think back into my bardic lore to try to figure out if I've heard this? Because as bards, we tell riddles to entertain the people.
Yes.
And I was at school, and this may be a riddle that I am remembering. Isn't it?
Well, if it's in your head, then you would remember it.
Rich men don't want me.
Oh my goodness, Spartanex subscribed for another month! Spartanex!
Thank you, Spartanex.
I didn't hear a sound.
Oh my goodness, it's a pleasure to subscribe to this channel. We'll happily subscribe every month because Eric is super cool and his friends are super cool too.
Oh, that's
Artell
Eric
Army.
is pretty cool.
Artell Army for life.
I love
Spartanex,
it.
we love you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Or ma'am, who?
Thank you, thank
Doesn't
you.
matter. It's great.
Men
Thank you.
don't want me.
Oh, HLZ Knives thought I was going to be able to try to do that,
Okay.
but you didn't allow it.
Have me, you will starve.
What's the very
Do
last
people
thing?
want to try and help?
I think
I
Pigeon
think
Pigeon Rat knows it.
If you know for sure, then no.
I'm trying
So-
to think. Did I tell him it
You
worked?
may have. You may have. Okay, rich men don't want me. Poor men have me.
Pigeon Rat, text me your answer and I'll see if you're right.
If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve.
Okay.
Like, what could this be? If you
If you
what,
have
okay, if you
me.
eat me, you will die. Right. So it's not any food.
So what about some kind of disease?
Gold. Well, that's what I was thinking. Is
yes.
there a disease that? But if you
poor
have
men
gold, you
have-
will not starve.
Yeah, you won't be
If you-
poor.
leprosy.
Or a stomach ulcer.
It does have to be something we can put in his mouth.
In his mouth, but possibly it could be a word that
Maybe it's
we
a body
say
part.
into his mouth.
How would you do that?
Maybe, I don't like just put your mouth there and go pumpkin patch.
What are the things we could possibly... We have
We have coin. We have gems. We have rations.
We have clothes.
Rich men don't want those all the time.
No. Sometimes they enjoy being together without them, I've heard.
What do you mean?
Relations.
Rich
Like us,
men
we have good relations
Almost.
together.
We're all clothed.
All right. Poor men, for the record, the DM is evil using this riddle. Okay, that's true. Rich men don't want me. Poor men have me.
What if it's something like, well,
I mean, what do rich people don't want?
there has to be a
Right? They don't want embarrassment,
humility.
They don't want, and yet poor men have it. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they are sad. No, you can't say that rich men is not sad.
Debt.
They don't. Rich men don't want that poor men have.
Any thoughts, chat? Unless you know it for sure.
Justin Bieber.
Justin
Yes,
Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
I'll
Allergies.
allow chat to chime in.
All I just salted.
Just because you want us to
Justin Bieber.
It's Justin Bieber. So I conjure Justin Bieber out of thin air. Is it too late now to say sorry? Maybe a hint from chat
Oh yeah. Hint.
could help.
Pigeon Rat does indeed know the answer.
Oh, so Pigeon Rat, you
So no
you
hints.
can't-
Give us
come
a
on,
hint,
you can't-
Pigeon
If he
Rat.
knows, then
Yes,
it's
if
not
he
fair.
knows, it's not
You can
fair.
give us
So
a hint.
someone who
You can give us
doesn't
a
know.
hint.
Rich men.
All right. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. I mean, it's got to
If
be a
you
double
have
entendre,
me, you'll
double meaning
starve.
for one word.
If you have me.
So if you eat me, you will die. I mean, if you eat a coin, you're not going to die.
It's much simpler than you think. Oh, so
Hunger?
HLZ knows it too.
It's much simpler than you think.
Something
air.
like hunger, right?
If you eat hunger, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. Your tongue? No. If you eat me, you will die. Man, I'm going to die if I eat this. But man, I have this, so I'm starving.
Ooh.
I have hunger, so I'm
Chat,
starving.
come through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what do the poor have? That's what we're trying to. The poor have.
What do the poor have?
They have. The poor shall
Love?
inherit the earth.
They have humility.
What do the
Yes,
poor
rich
have
men don't want
that
love.
rich
No,
men don't want?
They don't. They have.
No money.
They don't want no money. What rich men, poor have family,
But we're also talking about
children.
Eating this
Food.
and starving are the same.
so
Okay, let's read the riddle again.
But if you
What's
eat,
riddle? Okay,
Riddle.
Zarlord, here we go.
rich men don't.
Rich
want
men
me.
don't want me. Poor men have me. If you eat me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve. Put this in my mouth and you may gain passage.
Eating this and starving are the same. Eating
This and starving. Eating something and starving.
A tapeworm.
Are the same. If you eat something, if you eat this.
Oh,
And you,
I
what,
got it.
What?
I got it.
What?
Say it one more time.
Rich men don't want me.
Yeah.
Poor men have me.
Yeah.
Are you just waiting for
No,
the
I
chat
think
to
I
tell
got
us?
it. I think
Okay,
I got it.
if you
just wanna make sure
eat
it's-
me, you will die. If you have me, you will starve.
Nothing. Right? If you have nothing.
If you eat me, you will starve.
If you eat nothing.
Poor men have me. They have
If you
nothing.
eat nothing,
If you eat me, if you eat nothing, you will die. If you have nothing, you will starve.
So
Yes!
put nothing in his mouth.
So put nothing in his mouth.
So someone walk up and just go.
All right. I'm going to walk up to the Griffin door.
to the Griffin.
Griffin.
Gryffindor.
I'm
Pop
going to walk up to
culture.
the Griffin.
Okay.
I'm going to walk up to the Griffin, and I'm going to say right into its mouth,
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. Nothing happens.
it's an irony there that you said nothing and then nothing happened.
Yes.
So maybe nothing happening
Place
is good.
this in my mouth and you may pass.
Yes. Place nothing in my mouth.
So we can just pass, is what it's saying, right?
So here's what I'm thinking. When people try to solve this riddle, they try placing something in its mouth and then it kills them.
Ah, okay, so we just go through.
Place nothing in my mouth
Okay,
and you may pass.
so let's.
Place nothing in my mouth.
Great. So let's
That's
just.
a bold.
It has to be. That fits, right?
Put nothing in his mouth. Just pat the mouth. Well, then we're putting something in the mouth, Oldie Juice. We can't. Then we're putting...
No, I think we just open the trap door.
Or do we try to shut the mouth closed? Do we try to push the jaw?
I don't think
No.
we touch it.
I think we
to
leave it
the-
alone.
Do we try to... And
Richmond don't.
I
want
walk
to
into
know.
the room and I open
I mean,
the
we
trap
couldn't
door.
even blow air.
The door opens
Hey!
The trapdoor.
and nothing happens.
Oh, I thought it was open already.
No, the
No.
door was shut.
Oh.
You heard it slam shut before.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Tolov walks into the room and grabs the handle and opens the door.
Tolov, what are you... Oh.
You snooze, you lose,
Did you figure
as
it
they
out?
say. I did.
Well.
I look in. It's dark?
It's dark. Yep.
How dark? Like pitch black or...
Yeah.
Night vision or...
It's pretty dark
Well, luckily...
because it goes down underground. And, I mean, there's like a very steep stairway that leads from this trapdoor to, darkness. But each of you have dark vision, I believe.
Sorry.
So, I mean, you can see down. It's dim light, so, I mean, you see shades of gray.
So it sounds like this door probably closed. So I wonder if the Zvart went down this door.
Do Svarts have opposable thumbs?
Sure, they're like little goblin people. They're humanoids.
So I'm thinking our Zvati friend is down this tunnel,
Could be.
or whatever it might be.
Should we just leave him in there and go take a nap? What? We don't want to chase trouble. We're very badly
Where
injured.
are you? Where are all of you? So she's at the edge of this trapdoor. She's opened it up. Have you looked down?
I would like to go and look down. Yeah. Well, I walked up to the griffin and I said
So
nothing.
you're next
in
to
its
the
mouth.
griffin.
Yes.
I'm still invisible. I'm kind of behind.
And
all
Baracus
the
probably
sides.
came next to me and looked
Baracus is
into
Okay.
the trapdoor.
All right.
I am of a mind to go see what's down there, because if we try to set camp here, who knows what might get combined down there? And I mean, who knows? Maybe he's going to get 100 Svarts and come and get us.
Then we should
while
walk
we're
toward
sleeping.
them?
Well, maybe we can nip it in the bud and be the catch surprise rather than being sitting ducks.
I see. All right. Well then,
Inarik, where are you? What do you think, Inarik?
I'm right behind you.
Can you revisibilitize yourself?
No, we're
Is your-
still in danger.
Is your invisibility, is that a spell or is that like an innate ability?
It's an innate ability.
Okay.
It's a.
So
it's
you can concentrate on the detect magic while still being invisible. Yeah.
I believe
Because
so.
normally invisibility would be a concentration
Right.
spell.
I only get to use once. I have to do a short rest to renew,
Okay.
and that's why I don't want
Got it.
to lose
We could
my
possibly do a
invisibility.
short rest here in the room, but I just don't feel comfortable.
okay, I'm with you.
Thank you, Tom.
Short rest.
So what do you do?
I'd like to cast dancing lights.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I mean, all of you can see in the dark, but you want to illuminate it even more. So
Yes.
where did you send them down the hole?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you basically, a series of, dexterous finger snapping and these 4 little globules of light appear, and you send them
Turn it off, mummy.
down the hole.
Where are your
And
sunglasses?
you can see down there, and it's a sparsely furnished room. I mean, from here you don't see much, but shadows are dancing. Would shadows be dancing? If there's not much down there, but it's illuminated. And from where you are, there's no audio or visual cue that the Zvart is down there, but there's a room down there.
All right.
And we all see it, right? We all...
Sure, if you're all looking
I
down.
would
yeah.
like to send Barzizel into the underground area.
Okay. So
Barzizel.
So Barzizel zips down in here, and what he sees is a room.
Tell us what you see while he's seeing it.
It's like there's some bookshelves on the walls. Only a few books.
Okay.
What else is down here? Some bookshelves. There's a desk over in one corner.
There's a desk.
There's a table with some long unused, like chemistry apparatus stuff. You know, like a lot of broken glass.
Apparati.
And then on the opposite side of the room from where the stairs would come down, it's another round room. It's probably 25 feet in diameter. There's a hole in the floor, like a dug hole, like not like a nice stairway that you would have come down.
Someone's dug a hole in the floor.
There's a hole, and then there's like an affixed rope outside the hole that just goes down into the hole in the ground.
And there's a rope going down.
And it's getting very humid. You know, you're on the coast.
Azizel, look down the hole.
Okay. Barzizel flies farther down the hole.
Nah, I don't want to go down there. Okay.
Yeah. That is how he would respond. It's dark. He follows this rope and it goes down about 50 feet. And it ends at a tunnel. A tunnel that's got kind of an incline. And as he looks down this tunnel, it goes for another 50 feet. And he can very clearly smell like saltwater air wafting up the tunnel towards him.
So this is not far enough to be down under the water. This is probably going to the water. Okay.
Just down the length of the cliff.
It appears something, probably the Zvart has made a quick escape. This seems to lead down to the ocean.
Did he find the ocean?
Azizel, go find the ocean.
So he flutters down this incline until it comes out to an opening, which this opening is on a cliffside ledge. It opens out to the outside of the cliff. Beyond, he can see, I don't know, at least 1,000 feet away. There's a channel of the water, and then there's this coastal island, a little ways off. On the right-hand side of this ledge is a lift. It's a sophisticated pulley system with like an elevator lift that would go up and down the cliffside from this point. This is the highest point of that. And to his left, you want to roll a stealth for Barzizel?
Ooh. 19.
On his left, not having noticed him because he didn't go invisible again, you didn't tell him to go invisible, is this Vart sitting on the ledge. And he's just sitting there, just kind of picking his nails, kind of humming himself a little poem or something.
I see the Zvart.
Oh, right. What is it doing, Baracus?
And that's where we end for the week.
Oh!
It's getting late.
Man. It is getting late.
I love it.
Wow, thank you.
I love it.
Hey, thank you guys for watching our Fractured Roll. Thanks to Oliver for bringing the house down with some numbers.
Juice.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Very
Ollie
generous.
Juice.
Thank you.
Spartanek, thanks for being a new Fractured Roll subscriber. Remember, guys, you can hit that subscriber button. I think next week we are possibly going to be giving away some dice, some metal dice from Norse Foundry. Metal dice, which these are some examples of the Norse Foundry.
They're like metal.
Dice.
They're so fun to roll.
Yeah.
They are very, very fun to roll.
Solid.
You can always go order some. We would. By the way, if someone goes and orders some Norse Foundry metal dice using the coupon code FROLL and sends us a screenshot of their order, we will gift someone a subscription.
Ooh.
Ollie Juice, another $15.
Ollie
We've
Oh my
got
goodness.
some
You want
backed up stuff.
No, I think we're good.
We're square.
Oh, a goodbye
Yeah,
song.
we're all a goodbye
are we?
song.
Oh, you're right.
You got it.
Goodbye song.
All right, Ollie Juice. We will do a
Ollie
goodbye
Juice.
song.
Hey,
Yay.
everybody in the chat, thank Ollie Juice
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
all
making this
these
really fun.
songs
Ollie
and,
Juice, so fun. So like we said, if you go to NorseFoundry.com, go ahead and if you want to order some amazing metal dice, you can use the coupon code FROLL and take a screenshot of your order, and we will gift someone a subscription to this channel if you can do that as an appreciation for supporting our sponsor, Fractured Roll.
Also, if you weren't here at the beginning, go watch How to Train Your Dragon 2.
2, 3.
3.
The Hidden World.
The Hidden World. And take a screenshot of Matthew Leishman's name in the credits. Tweet it to us. And if you get the most retweets, you'll get a special prize courtesy of Pigeon Rat.
Yes.
That was
Something
a lot.
dragon related.
Yes.
Someone in the cast of the movie.
Whoa.
The crew.
Yes.
Pigeon Rat. And
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Someone in the cast. Yes, exactly. I thought there was one more announcement. I thought I had it. Oh! When we're done with this, you guys, we are going to go raid a friend of ours, Tater's Time. So we're gonna go raid that. So please stick around for right when we're done and go raid and go say hello to him. He's just starting up on Twitch. We'd love for you to support him. He's a video gamer. That's fun times.
Go check out fracturedroll.com, our new
Yes.
website.
Thank you. Yes, take a look in the chat. It's been saying it in the chat as well, but go check out fracturedroll.com. Okay. Ollie Juice brought the juice. Spots a neck, made a human fleck. Matty was here, didn't make himself very heard. But that's okay, my friend, 'cause we wanna say goodbye to you. Zany K-Bar, Zarlord 132. Goodbye to you, Virgo Cross and V and K. Goodbye to you, Spontaneck and Smitty Dude Man too. Goodbye to you, Pony Zay and Ollie Juice. Halfway there. Well, you watched us fight some insects, boy, they were tough. Poor Inarek almost died, it was rough. But we smashed their Ica over the ground. Oh, Golly Juice, another $15. Hey, let's sing around. Goodbye to you. Picks and knives. Goodbye to you. Fun buns. Hey, that's the way I like them. Goodbye to you, Commander Roots and Banana and Nana. Another TT viewer and active energy. Goodbye to you. We say goodbye. We'll catch your song for next time, Ollie Juice. We say goodbye to Pigeon. Extended song for the goodbye song. Goodbye. All right. We got one more verse. Let's take some more verse. Another verse. Goodbye. Here comes another verse for you.
Well, we could sit and play for you all day because we love D&D so much.
So much, so much, so much.
We want to thank you all for spending your time here and being so darn generous.
Generous. Goodbye to you. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. Hey, Ollie Juice. Goodbye. Goodbye to you.
Well, I've unfortunately got somewhere else to be.
It's true.
So
You will not see me for a week or 3.
Oh, so true.
I don't know what I'm gonna do because I love this game and I love you. So goodbye
to you. Thanks for watching us. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. We'll see you next week. Goodbye to you.
Oh my goodness, you guys are all so talented.
Ollie
Wow.
Deuce,
Thank you, Ollie
incredible.
Deuce. Yes,
Thank you
you're
all
in
of you
Humbug.
guys
So
for
fun.
watching. We really love having you guys in here. Make sure you go
We do.
support our buddy Tater's Time, who is we're gonna go raid him right now. So join in on the raid if you could. Say hello to him. Thanks for watching. You guys.
We love you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks for following and please spread the word.
Free to follow.
Come back
It's free
next
to
week.
follow.
Free to
Free to
follow.
follow.
See you guys in a few weeks.
Pigeon Rat, great stuff. Great stuff. All right, we're raiding now, you guys. So go say hi to our friend Tater's Time.
Tater's Time.
Tater's
Here we
Time.
go. Sounds like an 80s arcade game.
It does.